What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Keep It a Bean podcast, baby. Oh, catching Brins early in here. What's the word, baby? Y'all already know every Sunday, 12:30, we on here. You know, we got a very special guest today. But before we get to our guests, I'm gonna introduce one of our co-hosts, Harlem Globetrotter. You Mr. High Rising, High Jumping, you feel me? He gets jiggy with the floor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he a little old right now, but you feel me? Let's get onto the stage. Mr. D Wilkes, the man himself.
What's up? We're gonna have to take that old part out, man. We're gonna have to figure out a new way to bring me into the segment. Cause that old
man, until you don't post a video of you still dunking, bro. I'm gonna still call you the old man.
I can still dunk, but it's crazy. But all
right, man. We need to see a video of that, man. All right. So if y'all know, we do got 4 members. Next man to the stage, we're gonna bring our man, the man that started the Keep It a Bean podcast with me, actually, Mr. Ills, Mr. John.
What up, everybody?
What you got on? Wait. Before anything, what y'all got on the mata on? Hold on, cause I see some flavors on the mata. Hold on, real quick.
So I got that Saucy the Visionary red line. I think it came out last week. I had to pin it up for my boy Ills, you know. But other than that, just simple dimple. All right.
So quick, John. What you got on the mata?
I got that Cap City.
Okay.
Remy Lipkins.
Stay pinned up.
Bare fitteds and that. Oh, where's that? Fitted detailing.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Sounds smooth. And these are the 3 members. We're missing 1 member. This 1 member, he does a lot for us because he stays up over there overseas, man. We're gonna bring on our boy, Mr. Rob. What's the word, Rob?
What's up, everyone from London? Everyone all right?
Yes, sir, man. What you got on the mata today?
We've got the Seattle Mariners, nice and simple, just sort of like an off-white cream color, nice and simple, nothing too flashy. Something because we're actually having good weather for once in the UK, so bringing out the brighter color.
Okay, so smooth. All right, so as y'all saw on the thumbnail, the guest that we have today is not only a hot community pioneer, but this guy has done so many things. He has brought so many people up. He showed a lot of people love. And is there really much that I need to say when it comes to this man, Mr. PBJ himself? Let's bring him to the stage.
Yep. What up, guys? Good morning. How are you doing?
I need to get me right. Give me one of those sound bars.
You gotta get a soundboard for sure.
What's the word, man? How you doing today, brother?
Good. Just woke up not too long ago, so catching me on the wake up on a Sunday.
Oh, nice. Hey, man, I know you're gonna be waking up a little bit earlier once football season start.
Yeah, no, it's 1 o'clock. 12:30 to set the fantasy lineup or whatever. But
okay,
not bad.
Okay, you mentioned that. Oh, go ahead.
Before we get into it, like, what you got on the mata on today, brother? See Dallas.
Yeah, so this is a Mitchell and Ness collab I did.
Okay.
I don't know, a few months back when NHL first got the license.
Nice.
So I switched over to Mitchell and Ness fully. We'll get into that, but
That's what's up.
All right.
I do got a question. You said the football, you're gonna set the lineup, all right? You got the first pick in the draft. Who you drafting this season?
Is it a PPR league? Is it 12-team league, 10-team league?
Yeah. 12. We're going 12 PPR.
Jamar Chase probably.
Oh, okay.
No Justin Jefferson?
I don't trust JJ McCartney.
Makes sense.
All right,
and Joe Burrow got a bad defense, so they're gonna be throwing a lot.
But I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Listen, last year, Joe Burrow did me right, bro. Joe Burrow did me right
towards the end of the year.
Yeah, bro. I put him in week 6 to 8. And I'm talking about, I was racking up 40 points. Easy, light work, man.
For sure, yeah. I won mine last year. I get Lamar every time.
Nah, I can't even second, man. Shout out to Worldwide F&M, man. He actually won that one. He took it from me by 1 point, man. It's kind of sick. But on the Mata today, I got actually a Worldwide F&M out of Home Game, New York. that
Nice.
Crypto Nate, you know, if you know, you know. You feel me?
Nate
Dunk
Robinson.
contest. One of the things that as a Knicks fan we pride ourselves on because we don't really got recent championships, so we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
But yeah, brother. PBJ, we come on Keep It a Bean podcast and we talk hats, we talk sneakers, we talk sometimes a little bit of fashion and everything. As we show hats and we show sneakers, we have a thing that we say Goya or Guli. Goya meaning like it's gotta be good, you know, that's their slogan. If it's Goya, it's gotta be good. And then we have Guli. Guli is not necessarily saying that it's a bad hat, but it's just something that we're not gonna go out of our way for. But now, if it's something that's done very, very well, but it's just like we got something similar in the collection, we say Gabagool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
Don't
gonna remember
worry.
any of
Don't
that.
worry. Don't
Yeah, I'm
worry.
not gonna remember any of
We've been doing a podcast and I mix them up all the time. So we're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out.
Three G's. This man be wanted to say Goya. He said he ended up saying Gabagool. But yeah, starting it off, we're gonna actually before we get into questions or anything, we're gonna kick off some hats. We're gonna go straight to let's go to So Fresh clothing real quick. And we're gonna show some So Fresh just to get the ball rolling, you know.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to So Fresh. Let me bring this to the stage. All right, y'all good? Y'all can see that?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Fresh clothing, they got a nice little pack coming out. Few little people working on this. Seinfeld patch. I see the New Jersey Devils. We got San Francisco Giants and the Ricky Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to hear thoughts on this because I've been confused as to the side patch on this.
Okay. So
Seinfeld.
Shout out to Freddie.
mm-hmm.
I think Freddie's the one who brought that Seinfeld stuff to life when I was sick with Hack Club.
They did a hat club with the Mets and the Baltimore.
Yeah, they did the whole New York run, right?
The Yankees. Well, that made sense because it was part of the episode. I don't know if you guys are big Seinfeld fans, but if you remember in Seinfeld when Elaine goes to the Yankee Baltimore game, she wears the Orioles hat in the owner's suite, so that's how that ties together. And Jerry Seinfeld's a big Met fan, so that's how that one came about. I don't know what San Francisco Giants has to do with Seinfeld at all, but
that's
what
why
I mean. Yeah, what you mean? The initials, Seinfeld, SF.
Oh, I
that's what I would get. That's what I assume they did it for. It ain't got nothing to do with the team.
I mean, Seinfeld is one word though.
I understand that. I didn't design that, so clearly to you, that's a goolie.
Yeah, no, big time. So for me, we also got this San Francisco script. If I'm not mistaken, I think Algebra did this one. Okay. And instead of a Batman, he put the splashing baseball in the back in the back of the hat, which I thought it was a nice little neat touch on it. This one I believe was
a panel.
80. It's panel hat. Okay. Yeah, panel hat. So we got the blacks on the side, and then the whole back is red. So he basically used all of the New Jersey Devil colors. And instead of the shield in the back, he put up Devils on the back. And then this one is probably my favorite one out of the pack, just because of the piping, the white piping on it, the good touches of the blues, the white piping on the brim as well. And the Team Terrible hat right here, which actually this pack, if I'm not mistaken, it's a collaboration with Team Terrible.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So thoughts, guys. Goya Guli?
For me personally, the Seinfeld one as a sneakerhead, I went back and rewatched loads of Seinfeld episodes because the series, obviously, a sneakerhead will notice that he wore some absolute classics in the show. You know, from Great Fives, Air Tech trainers, Jordan 6s, etc. So for me, just that collection of my original sneakerhead roots, for me is a must.
Nice. Okay.
It's a ghoulie for me. I don't get the side patch. Goya ghoulie.
It's a ghoulie for me because they're not a single team that I really. There's not a squad or a hat that really stood out to me. The Seinfeld thing is dope, but again, because it wasn't one of those original teams from that, NoHo, I really didn't understand it. Again, that was my assumption that the SF stood for Seinfeld, but hey, I don't know. I didn't design it. We're gonna have to ask him, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So now we see who created what. So Fitted Algebra did the Seinfeld actually. Fitted Algebra did the Seinfeld right here. Fly Guy Ange does this script, which I like, and then my personal.
I also
overall,
get why he did it.
It's a gabagool. It's a pretty decent put together pack. I got green hats, black hats.
Yeah.
Two I really like. I'm a Rangers fan, so I can never do the doubles.
Yeah.
But gabagool overall.
I think I kind of based on the name where
Yeah,
he got
what you thinking on this?
That one's gas.
My favorite is the script.
Yeah, I think you muted yourself, brother.
Oh, did I?
No, I
we
can
can
hear
hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. My favorite is the script.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the script is the best one. My least favorite is the A's. By far, I think. I mean, I don't like. I just don't like the white piping.
Fellas, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what the heck happened to my audio. I can't hear nothing y'all saying.
You can't hear nothing we saying. It's crazy.
Yeah,
work. We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Difficulties. Give me 1 second.
All right.
The joys of live podcasting, eh?
Right. It's all good though. But yeah, no, when I see the name description of the name for that San Fran with the Seinfeld, it says a San Fran hat about nothing. I think I get the ties to it because Wale has ties to Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And he has an album called
he did the
I get it now.
Mixtape.
But live about
what does Wale do with San Francisco though?
Wale doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I think it was a reach on the name, a reach on the hook, but
Oh, it got the So Fresh Clothing tag in the back, actually.
That's the only one I want out of that pack.
The Tiger,
the Team
Yeah,
Terrible.
the Team Terrible is crazy. Everything else is I'm all right. But that Team Terrible is crazy.
You know what that reminds me of? That logo reminds me of Karate Kid.
Detroit Tigers, huh?
What's the Karate Kid? What was the other people on the
Cobra Kai?
Yeah, Cobra Kai. It reminds me of that.
To me, it reminds me of it's that Japanese league team. Is it Yoshin Tigers?
Isn't that where Yamamoto came out of?
That I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that's where Yamamoto came out of.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll take your word for it. That's funny.
All right, let's be after this one we'll get into some questions with our guy PBJ. These are some anime hook hats that our guy Mr. 215 Shooter got coming up. Not really quite sure exactly what store. Oh, Berdeen's.
Yeah.
Berdeen's. He got Maximilian P, which I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's just man,
crazy.
Yeah, this is done right. Again, I'll express the same thing. I'll express the same thing that I did last time. I'm not a fan of the dark videos. I get it. It shows the the shininess and everything. But I want the outside videos. But this one, this is done right. This is done right.
Yeah.
Good Philly P star.
Nice tonal. It's a nice tonal hat.
Yeah, nice little touch with the white button. Yeah, I don't know if you realize, like the star is supposed to mimic the eye,
the Millennium Eye.
Nice. That's a nice,
Something nice.
Definitely go to anime heads.
Check. This one's crazy too.
All right. D Wilkes.
Yes, sir.
I want to hear your thoughts on this because you're the Black Hogs guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, I've seen the hat already. I think it's again a dope hat. It would be one that I want to add to my collection, just off the simple fact that it is a Blackhawks and that's my squad. I think it does have an anime hook to it as well, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
I
it's
think
from
it's
the
Mortal
game.
Kombat.
Yeah, it's from
Oh,
the
Mortal
game
Kombat. That's right. That's what it
and the
was. That's what
movie.
it was. Yeah. It's dope. I may add it to my collection. It might be on the. I'm closer to Gabagoo than I am Goya, but it is definitely dope. The side patch is done nicely though.
Side
That
patch
side
is
punch is done
nutty.
well.
PB, are
Very
you a
nutty.
fan of hats with anime or TV show hooks? Are you?
TV shows, not anime. I don't really watch too much anime ever, besides like DBZ when I was
Hmm.
younger. But I watched it when it aired on, like, I'm old enough to watch it on Cartoon Network
Yeah.
when it aired from Monday to
Right.
Thursday, and you had to wait a
Right.
month, for a Spirit
So,
Bomb or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember those days, but yeah, I mean, I don't really get the hook. It's just me.
yeah,
Didn't
I
make me
think
think about it. Like,
it,
like the Phillies hat just looks like a regular Phillies hat to me.
Right.
That Blackhawks hat, that patch is done in the exact colors of the patch. They
Hmm.
just made it metallic red. He just made it
Correct.
metallic red. That's like, but also, I'm not. I mean, I've done 3,000 to 4,000 hats probably. Like,
Hmm.
metallic stitching doesn't do
I,
anything for me.
hey, that might be a good segue to one of my questions for you, real quick. So, because you've done so many hats, is your eye like when you look at hats now? Like, what talk about kind of how when you first started versus when you look at hats now? Like, you're like, metallic, but maybe when you first started and you seen the metallic, you're like, oh wow.
Um, well, when I first started,
Uh huh.
literally nobody was even really. I mean, besides in like New York wearing just your regular grays or greens, whatever, no one was really doing hats. Like, I got made fun of for saying I was a fitted designer.
Okay.
no way.
Okay.
Yeah, this is yeah. Like, people were like, "Yo, pink bottoms will never be a thing."
Mm.
A fitted designer, all you do is, you just change colors. And I'm like, well, no, I picked materials. I got my own logos,
Yeah.
and so on and so forth. There wasn't a template that people use. Like, people
Yeah.
weren't going on Illustrator or Photoshop or anything, and it just wasn't a thing.
Right.
So it not being a thing is different, yeah, it just wasn't.
So
It
so
just
so
wasn't a
if
thing.
if so you saying mocking up really wasn't a thing as far as like the Photoshop and all that back then?
No, it's the first template was one that me and Leon Chen, shout out to Leon, we put together.
So
Um,
so so prior to that template, were y'all still designing? Were you still designing hats?
so when I first started, so I mean, if you want to get into like my story a little bit,
Yeah.
you'll
For sure.
know.
For sure.
So I actually went to school to be a gym teacher, for phys ed teacher years ago.
No way.
Yep, graduated in 2011. I taught in the city, and then there was a hiring freeze on phys ed teachers. So my girlfriend at the time took a couple odd jobs, and my girlfriend at the time was like, "Yo, there's a hat store opening up. You should you should apply." So I applied. The second week Hat Club was ever open in New York. It was in Soho back then. It was on Spring and Mercer. Worked my way up, and within a year, I started as a sales rep, and then I became store manager. Shout out to DK. He runs a bunch of the warehouse stuff out in Arizona. He hired me. He's been with the company, I think, 15 years now. And yeah, I took over, and that was in 2013. I started, and I would do some odd stuff or random stuff here or there, and always wanted to, put my stamp on the merchandise. And I've always worn fitteds. I never switched to dad hats or snapbacks. I've worn fitteds my entire life. I don't wear anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, like, if it's like, 10 degrees outside, I don't want a beanie or something. But
Yeah.
Right.
it's like, it's all I've ever worn. And
Right.
finally, because of the new ownership that took over Hat Club in, I think 2017, 2018, I finally got to the point where, like, we had moved to NoHo at this point. I've been the manager for, I don't know, 5 years or whatever. The inventory was terrible. It was horrible. And I was like, yo, just let me do the inventory. Finally, me and Preem did the pink bottom together, and that's kind of what showed the Hack Club corporate at the time that we could sell merchandise out of the New York store, and then I kind of ran with it from there.
Yeah.
But at first, my design process was shout out to John. He was the buyer, and John would literally stay on the phone with me for like 3 hours, and I would tell him exactly how we do it. So we actually had an Excel spreadsheet, and I would go down like, all right, so like if the patch is like like the 99 patch or whatever, right? So you do the 99 patch, I'll be like, all right, I want the numbers to be all gold. I want the outside circle to be purple. I want, or whatever, and go on and so forth. So you'd list it. We'd send it to our rep, and our rep would put it together.
Gotcha.
It wasn't until I was like, I want to make this something that I connected with Leon, and we found a template. We found some random images online from like a site or something, and just kind of put it together. And then Leon started doing mock-ups on Instagram Live and stuff like that, and I would show my mock-ups a little early. But yeah, like at first, it probably took me like, I don't know, like half an hour, 45 minutes for each mock-up. Now it takes me like 6 minutes or something like that for each one. But I started off on doing one on an iPad. I actually used my stimulus check. And bought an iPad. Now I do it all. Now I taught myself and
investing in yourself though.
Like and I was like, I'm gonna make this a career.
That's cool.
And no one ever really did it before me. So
that's what's up.
There's
I know you
thousands of people doing now.
I don't want to be the only one asking questions, but real quick, because you said it and it sparked it. So you said you and Preem did the pink bottoms, right? So my question is like, how did it hit you? Like, did you always think, oh, I want to do a pink bottom, or or was like Preem came to you and was like, he had the idea?
So everyone knows Preem's girl, Dom, shout out to Dom, Booty Flakes on Instagram. She worked in the store. She worked in the store. She was one of my key holders.
Okay.
When I was the manager, so I knew Preem just from coming in the store. And we used to sell these Dipset hats. Anyone that doesn't know, when Dipset had the New Era contract, and we used to use like this like subtle pink, this pink cotton, which is what we use now.
Yep.
And Preem wanted to do something to honor his mom.
Correct.
At the time, but Preem was more into his rapping stuff back then, so he didn't really care about being a headwear designer.
Right.
And I've always wanted to, tell them that I could do inventory that would sell for the store.
Right.
So Preem came in, had the idea, he's born in '96. Instead of putting the cancer ribbon on there, let's do a pink bottom instead. And corporate didn't know, but we ordered, I think, 24 of them. And all the homies bought it just to honor his mom. It wasn't like, like, oh, this is going to sell real quick. Like, it was like just to honor his mom.
That's a nice story.
And no one knew, because he didn't want his business out there. So I just told people it was, based off of jersey. I have a big jersey collection. So, Rob, for you being in out across the pond, I have a Leicester City pink jersey when they wore it for like their third jerseys.
No way.
Yeah, so I used it's like the same color pink. So I would tell people that, and then eventually, the stuff started selling, but it didn't like overnight. It wasn't like a big hit. Like a lot of people think like overnight it was like a thing. So me and Preem did the first one. I was like, "Yo, Preem, we got something here," and he was like, he didn't really care,
Right.
And he didn't really care. And then it maybe after like 6 months or so, it kind of blew up. Like I remember the first line. It wasn't even for pink bottoms. The first real line, because if I go back, it was like we probably ordered like 3 styles, maybe like 18 to 24 at the time, maybe 36 if it was a Yankee. You probably have about 72 hats per the drops, but it wasn't like it wasn't a line. It was like people who were into hats would just wait around the area for when we opened at 11. So maybe I had like 20 people for the 70 hats. So like people would get whatever they wanted, like they didn't get multiple. And when they did the multiple ones, You know, like they would do pretty well, but there'd be some left over, so there'd be some sitting on the shelf. And whenever anybody would come into the store, I would tell them, "Yo, this is like the next wave." And I pushed it for a while, did other teams and stuff like that, and then finally, for Halloween 2019, I did a glow in the dark collection. You know, and this is still when I was, you know, doing everything over the phone with John. Did a glow in the dark, and I remember I was on the way to work. Shout out to Wiz, who actually gave me my name, PBJ, by the way, or Pink Bottom Jess.
No.
He calls me and he's like, "Yo, there's like 100 people online." And so I get off the train. You know, everyone knows me. If we opened at 11, I was off the train at 10:55. I get there right before we opened. Like tell everyone the lineup kind of thing. But that was our first ever line. Was for the glow in the dark collection, and following that Halloween drop, I had a line every Friday and Saturday.
Wow.
About 100 plus people, 200 plus people, maybe more towards COVID every weekend. And then I do a random shock drop in the middle of the week. So I do it was like 18 pieces, you know, maybe the staff ran through the run. So it was like 12 maybe. And I'd always make sure there was, you know, a size to sell and everything.
Yeah.
I'd post it at 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. And everyone remembers Hackler back then. It was the old wooden shelves. And we had like nothing upstairs.
Yeah.
So if you caught it on a day where like FedEx dropped off our boxes, you would see me going through and you could see like the whole monthly inventory upstairs before I brought it down to the basement. And then COVID hit, and Hack Club thought it was just like just like a New York thing, kind of small time deal.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Jay Tips, but me and Jay Tips had linked through Wiz actually too for our first time, and Jay Tips wasn't what he was now. He had like a little following, maybe like 10,000 followers. But I wanted someone from the community besides my homie T-Mark and Yo. Shout out to them, who I knew for years prior. But I wanted like just different like creatives to kind of do stuff for the store and giving people somewhere to somewhere to show their stuff kind of. Yeah. So it's like kind of like how the community kind of started when like Nadi was my first ever customer, you know, like that's how Nadi got to be, because he was always number one in line. Like there's reason why people are like, like there was no community, there was no hat battles, like it just wasn't a thing kind of. And then so like linked up with Tips, and he wanted to do something for his it was like maybe we linked like a week after Kobe had passed away, R.I.P. to Kobe. And we linked.
All of this is happening 2019, 2020.
So this now is like February 2020.
Okay.
Because I think we shut down March 10th. So maybe this happens like the third week in February. It was like the week after Kobe passed. I don't remember what day his passing was, but it was like a week after. So, and I had done these, like I had done the pink bottoms. The icy bottoms actually hadn't arrived yet. We only had a friends and family one that we did, which was the Subway Series joint that happened in January. But originally, me and Preem were going to do, because Preem started to notice like stuff was catching on. So it was going to be like a gender reveal pack. I don't know if Wiz still has the old video.
No,
that was like what the original concept for it was.
Yeah,
like because it was going to be spring and baby shower season, shit like that. So that was.
Are you glad you didn't do that? Are you glad, or you think that would have been a hit?
It would have been a hit. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, now you got to remember around that time the different ways of doing gender reveals was like a big thing around that time. Mm-hmm. People were going crazy on doing gender reveals.
Yeah, so like that's how like that kind of started.
Okay.
It was just a different time. Everyone was like happy to be a part of the community. Like it wasn't like no one had egos about themselves. No one like.
So I got a question for you. How did it make you feel when you first saw people caring enough to queue up for something you were doing. Like, it's all well and good people coming into the store and buying something that you've done, but people actually setting an alarm for 5, 6 in the morning, you know, getting on a train. Because I've done it a few times in London, and you stand outside a shop. How did that make you feel for the first time?
I mean, I was very appreciative for it. But I honestly won't line up for anything. Like, if you want to line up, that's like cool on you.
Right.
But like, everyone knows like I didn't change in any way. I was kind of a dickhead before. I'm still a dickhead now. So like, I'm very appreciative. Like it changed my life. But like, it's kind of like never get too high, never get too low. Kind of just like even keel the whole time. So like. Yeah, pretty much the same, you know, like it
is. Like, it was what it was.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I knew it was going to be a hit because I could see like the traction and I just believed that I was the best at what I did, and it like wasn't a thing. So like, I knew I could do it, you know, kind of thing,
and do it well, like, you know,
and do it well.
Fair. That's fair, because that's not arrogance. That's, you know, proved confidence.
Yeah, and then like put it this way, like, I mean, Hackler might get pissed at the boat, well, whatever. I don't work for them anymore. But it was like the store was making like $600 a day. Right? Yeah. I started doing drops. The store was making $40,000 in the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wow. Because like, at that time, Hot Club was dropping like full on collections. Like, I'm talking about 15 hats.
Yeah, I was doing. Me and John were doing. I would do the initial run. So the initial runs were 12 hats. John would fill in the rest of them. But it was like, I ran the store at that point for 8 years or whatever it was. And like, I've been in the Soho, NoHo area for so long. Like, I knew most of the managers in all the stores. Like, we all kind of knew each other and just kind of copied what sneakers were doing. Like, you know, like, even though like, you know, but like, for example, like the Shadow Backwards, right? Like, they're coming out, or they might have just came out. No, they're coming out soon, right? So it's like, like, those technically aren't the real names of the sneakers. So like the Watermelon collection, the Pink Lemonades or whatever. Like, it was just
that's fair.
Kind of what I was doing. So like, I just kind of did it. Like, it something I knew I was good at, and I just kind of did it. Like, I don't. So it was just a different time. But yeah, but I think Hat Club really knew, going back to the original point. So when me and Jay put the stuff together, he wanted to do something to remember Kobe by, kind of thing, and I already. So we did the purple one. That's kind of how the purple LA came about, purple with the pink bottom. And I was waiting to use this infrared color, which John, T100 John, he was the buyer for years at that point. But when I first started with Hat Club, he did like this infrared Blackhawks and Braves hat that I had. And my first ever interview I did for a magazine based out of Philly. Can't remember the name right now, but my homie Jamal worked for them. And I wore it in the interview with like an old De La Soul shirt. And
nice.
I wanted to use the infrared. So I was like, yo, like, we got these icy bottoms starting next month. Let's do the infrared icy for the other hook of it. So we did the Yankees. I think it was like a Yankees 2000 and a Yankees, or maybe it was a 99 and Subway Series, or maybe they're both Subway Series. I don't remember exactly. But so we ordered those as like a friends and family thing. Well, of course, they come in a couple months later. But COVID has happened at this point. So nothing is going on NoHo anymore. And we decided to raffle them. I think there was 144 units, I think, total. Minus, you know, J-Tip's taking his personal. So maybe like 135 maybe or something like that. And we got 18,000 entries.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And I had to go through a spreadsheet of 18,000 entries and randomly select the number. And that's when I think Hat Club was like, okay. And back
they
then, like,
themselves.
Yeah, back then was like, Hat Club didn't even have a warehouse. I don't think people know the scope. Like, there was no corporate, there was no warehouse. Like, we were using a third party, or they were using a third party, just to ship all their orders. Like, it was not
what
it
it is
is
today
now.
in
No,
any way, shape, or form.
no.
That's crazy.
Fair play to you,
Like,
I guess.
Oh man,
like me
that's
and
one hell of a journey
T800
though.
John. Yeah, like me and T800 John are responsible for the full growth of Hat Club.
Right. Right.
To what it is now. I mean, it's what, number 2, number 1 in custom fitteds in the world now. But yeah, Hat Club was not made them millions upon millions of dollars. Yeah.
I mean, even to this day, they still even with the packs that they drop today. And don't get me wrong, like some of the stuff, obviously you can kind of tell that the team is not the same because there is like questionable things in there. But you could definitely like see what it was then to what it is now. I mean, even like the shoots and the production of it, because I'm sure that you guys would sit there and brainstorm heavy on how you guys were gonna promo everything. Like you guys would probably come up with the concept of it, but like to do the promos, find the right person to shoot, and all of that was probably like a whole process in its own.
Well, like back in the day, Wiz, who was Wiz was responsible for a lot of that stuff. We would just wing it, kind of. Wiz is a photographer by trade, so like, if everybody remembers like the old Yellow Taxi collection, if you guys remember that. Like, the way that name was a thing was because I was sitting in the store. The hats come in. I've always liked yellow hats, especially if it has like a red logo. The hats came in. Wiz went outside, and if we're on Hat Club's on Broadway. There was a cab sitting at the light. He put the hat on top of the cab, took a picture. Taxi collection.
My dream job because I'm a photographer. My dream job is to create content for a brand I actually care about. That's just insane.
Yep. So yellow hats, yeah, definitely my favorite. I'd probably say red maybe is my favorite, but yellow's number 2, and then probably off white. But yeah. But yeah, it was just a whole different. It's a whole different time period back then.
Yeah,
It's just totally different.
A lot of emphasis, a lot of energy going into it. Oh, actually, I was actually just scrolling down to get to like the infrared packs and everything, and I'm still going down the list.
Yeah, it's not even worth even waiting for it. But yeah, it's like if I was actually to show you my portfolio, I have an old picture. I'm like 40 pounds skinnier. Better hairline, but yeah, you could see me wearing the infrared hat. Yeah, it was just a totally different time period. Like, people were just happy to be outside. Like, during COVID, shout out to the Secret Society, but they put that together. Like, I was selling pins on Bond Street. I had 100 people line up to buy my pins, which was like a wild thing back then. Like, no one was really doing pins.
Yeah. I actually want to ask so when Hat Club was like at its peak, like really, really like thriving heavy, right? There was like you like I would say I'm gonna say you guys because it was you guys' team. There wasn't a thing of like not looking at like colored UVs in a bad way. You guys were able to put blues, purples, greens, lavender, you name it. So and like now you look at the community and it's like something that's like, oh no, if you do that, like the hottest.
I mean, everything goes in cycles, right? Like, so now, I mean, snapbacks will be back next year. That's going to be the main thing next year for a lot of people. Yeah, everything comes and goes. It just is what it is. I mean, it's not like I invented the color pink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people used to always tell me, "Oh, that's not the first pink bottom or whatever," and I'm like, besides like a breast cancer hat,
All right.
like, and it matches the rest of the hat. Show me a team colored hat that has a pink bottom.
Right.
It didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't exist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the point was to make pink bottoms be a staple, as like greens and grays. That was kind of the hope. Which I think it's. I mean, they wore it on field, so I always used to get shit talked to where like, oh, like until they wear it on field, it won't be recognized by the purists of the hat community. Well, now they've worn a pinky and an icy on field last season.
Yes, you can literally stand there and just be like.
So like it's literally a thing now.
Yeah, and I mean you could say easily that Hot Club solidified that, because even to this day, like I know if you see some lives, like people are like, if it ain't Hot Club that's doing a pinky, it ain't it. People
I mean that might change with my departure. From Hat Club, but
I was just gonna say that like now you're starting to see like more stores.
Yeah, ain't no might to it. It's already happened.
The ICs.
Yeah, I mean they kind of always did it. Like I'm like if anyone follows me on Twitter, I don't have that big of a following on Twitter, but like my name on there is the Fitted Games most duplicated. I've had every concept I've ever done redone. I've had every hat I've ever had redone. So anybody who ever claims like someone stole an idea, y'all all took something from me. Everybody. I say that with as much humbleness as possible. Like it's all my concepts. If it's not coming from me or like John Jay, like even Pierre and Leon to some degree, like that's it. There's no one else. Like that's just kind of like you'll see some real original stuff, like with like Freddie and stuff like that. That has changed stuff, but like the original, like how many aux packs have you seen?
Right.
A lot.
I did that shit in one night. The original 22 albums that was done, I did that in one night.
That's insane.
Like
wow.
Like and I was like, and it was actually on some like. I was watching Views from the Vault. Pierre knows the story, but I tuned into their lives and I was on it a few times. So I was watching it, and I think it was For You up in the Bronx did a soda collection, and I really fucked with the Sunkissed hat.
Yeah,
if you guys remember,
Yeah.
it was like that orange Seattle hat. And then Jake Tips wound up doing it too, but and Pierre was like, "This is collection of the year or something." And I was like, "Collection of the year? Like, there's like 3 good hats out of 7." All right, I'll show you a good collection. And I have a playlist on my phone of 22 songs, and every song I just took the album cover for what it was on, and that's how the aux pack started. It was originally like PBJ's playlist.
Yeah.
And then John added another 10 hats to it, and then I renamed it the aux pack. Even back then, I was naming all the collections. Like they'd be like, "Yo, Just, we're posting these hats in 10 minutes. What do you want to name the collection?" I just think of a name. We post it.
That's crazy.
My co-star still needs to teach me how to mock up hats.
Yeah, because like the first hip hop stuff. I mean, you always had like the ones that the guys used to wear back in the day. Whatever. Like when did My Fitted do the Dilla Donuts hat with Pierre? I forget who did that one, but like that's a little different. But like John Jay, John is a good friend of mine. He would he did like hats that was on album covers, but it wasn't the same thing. So I did the aux pack hats based on where the group or person was from and the color of the album.
Right. Makes sense.
And for people who don't know, I was in the music industry for years. So like,
no way.
Yeah, years ago. If you scroll down really far on my page to the original,
I'm gonna do it.
So for people who don't know, like, so JFMGMT was my management page. It's my initials management. That is an actual fact. Doja Cat is responsible for the watermelon collection. That is 100% fact.
So, quick fire question: what's your favorite hip hop album of all time?
Don't have one. You can't answer that if you're a hip hop.
Okay.
But I can give you a few of them.
Yeah.
Do You Want More by The Roots? Low End Theory. Then I'd probably say College Dropout.
Classic.
Remember, I was in high school, or I was in 8th grade when that shit dropped, or whenever year that dropped. It might have been 01, so it was the year before I went to high school.
Yeah, I was there.
You got The Chronic 2001. It's probably up there.
It's quite a few.
There's a couple Big Pun albums.
Gotta have Big Pun on there.
Yeah, there's a
Gotta have
couple.
Big
I
Pun.
probably played It's So Hard a million times when I was in high school.
Over the Big Punisher?
Yeah, over the Big Punisher.
I mean, they both really
Lyric-
good albums though. So
Yeah, I mean, for a song, Super Lyrical, I played a lot. I mean, for anyone knows, like, my favorite rapper of all time is Black Thought. Yeah, I think he's the best rapper of all time, followed by 3 Stacks. They are the 2 best rappers ever.
3 Stacks.
Okay.
Is, 3 Stacks is my favorite.
Mm-hmm. And then Jay-Z is probably next, but I prefer Nas. So, yeah.
Jay-Z, Nas.
Yeah. So with you being the hip hop enthusiast that you are, would you think that today's artists, you're not making an ox pack with their album covers? Or would you?
I don't even know what the album covers look like. I mean,
thank you. See, that's
it's just a different time. Like, you know, I had my Sony boombox, and I would buy physical albums,
right?
And I had a whole CD, you know, booklet, and you'd open it up and you'd read it, you'd read the whole pamphlet, and stuff like that. Like, it was just different. Like, it's funny. My first ever album is the Trick Daddy album. My first ever CD I bought is Trick Daddy.
Take it to the South. That's crazy.
That was my first ever hip hop album. I remember I bought it on like a middle school field trip or whatever. Bought the album, and in hip hop, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but if you use a choir or children in the song is a hit. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's an instant hit.
I mean,
instant hit. So like, you know,
I mean,
like,
you gotta think about the music back then. Like, back then, the production wasn't as advanced as it is today. So for some people to do that today, it's kind of like, man. But back in the day, to be able to get a group of like 10, 15 people singing and getting all in there, it used to be a lot, because you also got to pay all these people to be in the studio for however many hours.
That's why Trick Daddy was smart. He went to the local Miami school and said, "Hey, I need these kids to sing these." Yeah, I already know. Growing up in Miami, when that song dropped,
to Central Miami for that.
But that was the first ever CD or hip hop CD I bought.
That's dope.
That's dope. Yeah, just a different, you know, like
different times. That's dope.
That's dope.
But yeah, like so, like that stuff, like like the Watermelon collection. You know, that was based off that music video Doja Cat is in, where she's like, chopped in half like a watermelon. I just made a watermelon collection out of that. That's like that is 100% a true statement. That is how that collection came about. It was just like I was just thinking of random ideas for hats and stuff like that, and putting stuff together, and it was fun. It was honestly fun. If you worked in my store, if anyone knows, like when I ran NoHo, like you had to know me to get a job. I only hired people from like the community, or if you were like a really good customer, like Wiz, who I brought up earlier. Like when I first started with Hat Club, he was in high school, and I told him and another homie Jiggy, like when they graduated high school, I'd give them a job. So they had somewhere to do and stuff like that. So like, you had to be like from the little community because I kind of ran the store like a barbershop.
Mm.
Like, so if you wanted somewhere to chill, because we weren't doing any business, the inventory was fucking horrible.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah, it was more. It was more so like building the community within the community.
Yeah, it was really, really bad. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's funny. Like my old speaking about the roots, like so people know me. I play a bunch of 2K and stuff like that. Like my first or my old name of how big of a Roots fan is. So on 360 back in the day when I was in college, Distortion is Static, and everyone knows that song by the Roots. It didn't fit, so my name was Distortion to Dope back then. So it didn't fit on there. So like, but yeah, so like a lot of the inspiration of the early stuff just came from what I was looking or seeing at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even the way the Mac Miller hat came about, everyone remembers that one. That one just got delayed. So when it got delayed, I was like, John, I'm just gonna call it the Lost Tape. And so it came in a month later. We just did a shock drop. Like even like shock drops weren't a thing. I started calling them shock drops. Like it just like for people who are watching or they're new, like it just wasn't. I mean, I don't know how long you guys have been collecting for, but like it just wasn't a thing. Like it like it's the best way to describe it. Like now every store has done it. There's a million people who design hats now, and this is a shock drop, and this is early access. Like it wasn't a thing. Like there's like, yeah, there's no. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. 6 years, but it just wasn't a thing 6 years ago. Like it just didn't
to be
exist.
fair, sneakers never did it either. Sneakers had designated stores, designated times, etc. Like there was no, because shock drops with shoes would cause an issue, so it just never something thought of. But obviously, hats
Yeah,
had
like
a tighter community.
Like I can say I'm probably I single-handedly probably saved New Era's business, 100%.
That's what's up.
Because they were failing as a company.
That's
like
what's up.
they weren't going broke, but like they just laid off all their employees in New York City. Like they had closed offices. Like you're making $1 billion, you don't got to do that, right? Like they would, like people couldn't pay their bills, and then Hat Club was doing orders for a single order on a single color for $500,000. Like
Yeah, because back in that time, it was what just regular team colors all the time. No type of.
Well, no, not like the Taxi collection. If you remember those old pictures I used to post of videos of the warehouse, there's like
it was like a catalog.
It's
like a sneaker catalog.
It's fucking. I don't think people realize how many hats that is. Like, like just imagine having to pack 100,000 orders.
One at a time.
Insane.
One at a time.
Oh, no automated system.
Nope. You got a team that just makes boxes all day and a team that packs orders all day.
Damn.
Like,
salute to you. Like that is insane.
But I no. Shout out to the guys at.
They did it. They did
Arizona. I was in New York thinking a new product, but
you were causing the orders.
Yeah, like it was. Yeah,
that's one hell of a journey, though, man. Like even the thought process and everything that you got, that you poured so much into it. It's kind of crazy to hear. Like, you literally, and then the thing is, like you say you're like an asshole or whatever, but to me, you seem like just like a humble person to just like yeah, bro, I was just doing something that I enjoyed, kind of.
Right.
Well, I mean, I come off as an asshole because, like, I don't give a fuck about what bullshit you're about to tell me, right? Like, it's just like
that's just New York shit, though.
It's not really New York because a lot of people they just want to use you, and I know that because I'm a fucking person who's not dumb. Like, yo, Just, what up, man? How you doing today? Like, yo, it is 11:15 in the morning. I have to deal with this shit for the next 10 hours. I don't care about what story you're about to tell me. What do you want? Yo, Just, can I get a hat? No. All right, end the conversation. Yo, fuck Just. He's an asshole. He didn't, because I didn't want to help you get early. Like, what are you doing for me? Because if I worked at Chase Bank, you wouldn't give two shits about me.
Yeah, exactly.
and I know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I'm never gonna ask you for nothing. We're not gonna become best friends. Like, because as soon as I leave Hack Club or I fucking took a break, now all of a sudden you don't need me anymore. All of a sudden my phone dries up, right? Like,
Yeah.
so like I'm not gonna bullshit around the bush, like.
That's fair.
And people don't like that, and it just is what it is. Like,
just get straight to the point type of deal.
Yeah, like I don't like. But people like to do that. Yo, like they like to use. We're not even gonna deal with that. We're just gonna. What do you want? Even when people call me now, yo, what do you want? Like, yo, why you gotta answer the phone like that? Because I know you. You only call me when you want something from me. So what do you want?
Yeah, not to ask how your day is.
You're not, and like people that know me, like I'm the only one, like not the soap story, but like I'm the only person remaining in my family. My parents passed away, my brother died. Like I got no family, so like most people who call me are calling me for something.
Yeah, they're not family.
Like,
they're
you're not calling me like because my homies I grew up with from when I was young in high school and earlier days, they don't give two shits that I make hats. They don't give a fuck. They do not care. Like they don't care. So like, yeah.
If I
most
know,
people
so basically,
basically
most people that even call you, they in the hack community, so they clearly want something anyway.
Correct.
All right, got it.
Correct. Like unless it was like the Rushmore crew.
Yeah.
So people don't know I actually gave them that name. That's how far this
goes. Hold that one, because that one is a question that I actually was gonna ask. But let's get through these 215 hats real quick, and then I want you to answer that on how Rushmore came about and like how you was able to bring them up. So we got this 215. I believe this is Naruto Hook.
Yeah. I don't even know what anime this is.
Yeah, I don't either, but I definitely like the Cubs script.
Oh yeah, I've never watched.
It's from Naruto. That's Madara from Uchiha.
I prefer this Cubs script over the Cubs
logo.
Bear logo.
The bear logo. I don't know about over the bear.
No, it's funny. I'm known for making Cubs and Cardinals hats.
Right.
I'm a Pirates fan. I will never own a Cubs or Cardinals hat. I don't buy hats in the same division as me or any of my sports teams, except for hockey. It gets a little different. Like I do own a Devils hat, but I'll never own a Rangers hat. So fuck the Rangers. Yeah, fuck the Rags. But yeah, like Cubs hats are cool.
I share somewhat of the same feeling with the Braves. Like I'm cool with the Phillies hats. I'm a Mets fan, so I'm cool with the Phillies hats because they are good.
You should. How old are you?
I'm 30.
So you should hate the Phillies more than the Braves, just so you know.
Nah, I seen Freddie Freeman kill the Mets way too many times, bro.
Chase Utley should be your least favorite player of all time.
Oh no! Let's not talk about Chase Utley because that man, anywhere I see, bro, I promise you, he does a signing here in the Lehigh Valley. I'll probably go over there and just talk shit to him because that man, when I tell you the most disrespectful player, the most obnoxious player, like Chase Utley, anything that has to do with Shea and City. And anything Mets, this man would just like, bro. But I seen Freddie Freeman kill our dreams once so many times, bro.
I mean, now he's just doing it on the Dodgers. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm a Pirates fan.
He killed us last year. This man had a broken ankle, comes into the field, hits a bomb, and runs all the way to second. Like, bro, how? How are you doing this? Like you're just doing it because it's the Mets. You're playing against the Mets, so you just.
I mean, at least you have the Pirates are so bad. I have to make enough money somehow doing this to buy the Pirates. That's the only way to get good. Any chance? Yeah, fucking. Everything else in New York, but it was just the first team. I liked the logo when I was like 4. Yeah, and my stupid ass. Yeah,
man, that's crazy though. This one is What the Vegeta from an anime from the pack. The name of the pack is not a cartoon.
Anime, probably one of the biggest ones.
That's what
Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, Eels, go ahead and take over for him. Go ahead and give him the description, man.
Go ahead.
This is just
I'll let you do your thing, bro. Go ahead.
it's Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, who's honestly the best character because Goku is played. Just being honest.
I just love these colors. The gold and blue for me is like, I love it. Love it. I'm definitely gonna try for this one.
That's dope. That's dope.
Sir. I like this one a lot. This is this one and
The Cubs.
and the other Phillies and this Phillies hot.
So now this one is Goku and Vegeta when they combine powers and become one. So it's Gogeta.
Okay.
This one is crazy.
Yeah.
This one I like a lot. This one is probably my favorite one out of the all of the fives right here. And like I said, I'm kind of like a sucker for Phillies logos, bro. Like I don't know what it is. I just like the Philadelphia logo.
You shouldn't even be sacrilegious. You can't wear that.
That double outline is dope.
I don't know, bro. I look when it comes to the hats, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like
He rocking it for the head. He ain't rocking it for the team.
Phillies logo is just extreme, bro, and especially like the Philly script and that 96. This 96 patch is actually on my top 5 as far as side patches. Yeah,
I've done that patch 400 times.
But there probably isn't a patch that you haven't done 400 times with the amount you've designed.
I mean the newer ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, it's just like it's a different nature. Like there's nothing that's like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Like, this is god. It's like like when I first and remember when I was with Hack Club, like I'm seeing samples like 9 months to a year before they come out.
True.
Yeah.
So like,
so let me ask you a question. What's the last hat you purchased?
Ooh.
What was the last crown you was like, okay, I gotta get that. That was dope. Or you know what I'm saying? Or even if it was your own.
Yeah, I mean, I still. What do I buy? I bought something. I just can't remember what it was. My memory's fucking terrible. The one I have to my left of me is I did get the Arizona iced tea one from the pack I did. But like I still got stuff with Hack Club coming out till like December. Like,
oh wow, so you got 5 backlog.
Yeah, I mean, I would work like 9 months to a year in advance. So like,
yeah,
still,
actually,
like there's hats that have come out. Like there's hats that have come out that I just because I try to stay off social media because all my shit is hats anyway. So like I don't really use Instagram that much anymore. But yeah, like that's why I posted. If you guys saw like those NoHo hats, that was like the Pirates, the St. John's, and the Yankees. Like I just happened to go on Instagram and see it. And I was like, oh, look, hats that I made. Let me just repost this at 2 a.m. Yeah.
It's the equivalent to when like a builder goes past a house they've worked on in the city.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I did work on that.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like for example, know how I think Wilder stuff just came out. Wilder and Freddie did like their marine metallics. Freddie did, and then Wilder did some other ones. Like, I had the original metallic pack that got pushed back to like end of this year. So I do have like a whole metallic because people that don't know, like that barbershop metallic that Freddie used was first picked out for another project I was doing, which got pushed back. And then I was like, yeah, all right, you could use it first because this would get pushed back to later. So like I remember like when people went crazy for like the cow hats, right? Like
Oh yeah, no, that pack went.
That was if you came by the office when we still had the office, when Hack Up still had the office downtown, like that hat was sitting in the office for a year.
Damn.
So like when it came out, I'm like, oh, I've seen this for a year already. Like it's not like I remember seeing the original mock-ups for the stained glass collection. Like, those were crazy. Like Freddie did those shits. Those were crazy, but I'd seen them for a year already. So it's like
you're just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just like, because he's probably the most innovative person because he does like strictly CTO, so he has to think of concepts like all the time. But like if it's just like a regular color metallic change, like, but that's just me. It doesn't excite me anymore.
Yeah, no, but that's what's dope though. coming from a guy that has been doing hats. I mean, not been doing, still doing hats. I'm talking. You said over 4,000 hats you've already made.
Between 3,000 and 4,000, probably, if I counted them all up. It's got to be somewhere in that range. Well,
Yeah,
you got to figure how many posts do I have on Instagram, right?
Yeah, bro. I mean,
Probably
you
like
have
2,600, maybe. How many posts?
I'll tell you right now exactly. You have 2,287 posts.
Okay, so 2,200 posts. You figure 2,100 of them are hats on there. Minus 100, even 100. And on every post, there's at least one hat. So that's 2,000. On other posts, on probably a third of those is more than one hat. Right? There's multiple. So that's you're already at 3,000 plus.
Yeah.
So do you get?
Yeah, I'm looking right now, and yeah, you got some pictures that you got like the packs together. I guess a few shout outs from like you even had the mayor on your page.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaker mayor.
Yeah. When I used to do, so people who don't know, recap with Ben. Me and Ben started that because he was on live. He's a social media guy, and we were just bored during COVID. And I went on live one day, and corporate liked it, so they were like, "Can you guys do this every week?" So for the first year, maybe 2 years of recap, it was me and Ben.
That's cool.
And then I wasn't getting paid for it, so I said, "I'm not doing this anymore." Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was like I already don't gave y'all store a whole new brand.
Yeah,
I got a whole new name. Y'all
well, it'd always be like, plus Ben is West Coast, right? Ben lives in Oakland. So I'm sitting there, like, if it was earlier in the day, it'd be a little different, but it's like, we're coming on like 7 o'clock my time. Back then, the Islanders are in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So I'm like watching the games like this on TV. He's talking to me, and I'm like, yo, hold on. Like, all right, bet. What are we talking about? Like, I really didn't care. Like, because all I'm doing is I'm looking at hats like all day, every day. Like, I go from designing hats, now I got to talk about hats on a live. And now and back then, fucking Ben's the man, but Ben would just run the lives for way too long. Like, 3 hours talking about it. Like, we don't, 45 minutes, Ben. Like, 45 minutes. So, like,
we'll make sure
talking about whatever.
Yeah, we don't go over the 4 hour mark.
Yeah, we ain't gonna hit the 4 hours today. Yeah, we'll try to hit the.
I don't do them anymore, but it was literally every week. You know what I'm saying? It was every week. Like, and I mean, honestly, even though the Giants suck now, if the Giants are playing a game and you were like, yo, like 12:30, we got to do this shit, I'd be like, yo, 1 o'clock. This shit would have been half an hour. Giant game is on. Like, you're going to lose my attention.
Yeah. Hey, talking about the Giant, that boy Dart looked real good yesterday, man. 137, touchdown thrown, 14 for 17.
14 for 16, I think. 137.
14 for 16?
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, man, he looked good. Granted, it is free or whatever, but just to see that, and I've been saying it, man. Like, that's the one thing I want him to sit out this year and just kind of like learn from the vets.
He needs to start December 14th. Needs to be his first start. It's week 14. It's after the Giants bye week.
Who they play? Who they play in?
Might be the Raiders.
Okay, well,
but it's December 14th. That's after the bye.
When they
when
they play that team that's over there in Landover, Maryland, I'm gonna hit both of y'all up and make sure y'all paying real close attention.
Bro, we know the Redskins Commanders thing. Y'all gonna have a decent season.
Your franchise stole a name from an AFL team, so like.
Hey, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about none of that. Don't worry about the name. Worry about the game. All right. Don't worry about the name. Worry about the game.
I'm glad that you're confident for the first time in 30 years.
Nah, I've been confident every year. They just take my confidence down when they play bad, but I'm confident every year.
That's. You should win an award for that.
Let's move on to the rest.
I might. Yeah.
First time you guys were relevant since John Riggins.
Since who?
On the
John Riggins.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all. You forget RG3 was good his rookie year. You forget that.
1 year.
You got
Okay.
a
You
year and
okay.
a half from RG3.
Okay, so
you guys
so
had Chris
talk
Cooley and
to me. Okay, so since Eli is gone, how excited have y'all been? Not exciting at all. Okay, so it's the same.
nah,
Similar.
but we've won Super Bowls in my lifetime.
I got to
They
see
won.
2 of those.
They won
so-
one in my lifetime. I was a baby, but they won one.
Yeah,
you can't count that, bro. You wasn't up there standing up. Yeah,
Nah, I wasn't.
bro.
I ain't know what a
If
Redskin
anything, you were
was.
probably crying, and Dad was telling you like, "Hey, man, they just won. Be quiet."
Shoot, I don't think my dad was. My dad ain't know. My dad a Jets fan.
A
He
Jets
wasn't even
fan.
watching the game. Yeah, my dad from New York. He from Brooklyn. He a Jets fan.
Oh, damn.
that's terrible. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm never root for the Jets.
That's rough, brother. Listen, man, I get hurt enough with the Mets, so I had to stick with the big blue. But I had said hold the thought on the Rushmore part, right? How did Rushmore come about? Because I know you mentioned earlier you gave Naughty a chance over there and everything, but how did all of that come about? How did
So-
Rushmore end up being so involved in the community and to where they are now? Rushmore right now is one of the most hated but loved groups in the hot community, and since Hot Club hasn't been doing like the lives and the stuff like that, Rushmore pretty much keeps the hype in the community right now.
So Naughty was number 1 in line always when we started getting lines. And back then he was doing like the lives or the posts where he'd only show like his hand in a glove. I don't know if anybody remembers that back in the day, but no one knew who he was. I mean, I know who he was, but like back then no one knew who he was because he was part of the secret society, which was like him, Blue Brims, Pink Brims, and Leslie. People remember that? So Naughty's like the founder of it, I guess. He's like the one, like the mastermind behind the whole thing. Day and Tab. Day was always on the lines, like when it got a little more hype. Tab would come down from work. He was working in Midtown at the time. And then this is back then when we didn't have like a large inventory, so he was getting nothing probably, because you'd get to the lines too late. So they met on the lines. I don't know how they formed, but Day was one of the first community collabs I did when I did the female fitted direction stuff. Day was part of that. And shout out to Day because I always knew Day. Day is smart because she would always come in and cop fitteds when I started, and she'd always give me some tree to smoke. So like, always,
Remember me?
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
I don't want nothing here. You can have it.
Yeah, like yo, what? Like she see me. I'm closing up the store for the day. Maybe going to Wendy's across the street. Yo, what up, Justin? Just hand me an eighth of bud. Like, you're gonna get. So that's Day, and then, so we used to do the pin drops on the weekends during COVID or whatever, and everyone would come out. So, so it started with the Secret Society stuff. They might have dropped the acrylic pins first, and then maybe the second or third week. The second or third week, I dropped my first pins. Everyone remembers it was like the fighting sandwiches for my technically my second logo, but before the hockey mask. Because everyone doesn't know, it was I first had just a regular sandwich with the pink jelly, which is like very early on, and then I had done that logo plus the Fighting Irish logo, which got the punching sandwich. You remember that? And then from there, I linked up with my homie Ink Park, and I was like, "Yo, make this sandwich plus the Mighty Ducks hockey mask," and that's what became my logo now.
Nice.
Iconic logo, man. I mean,
for sure.
Like
it's a fire logo.
You're talking about what? Sitting well over 200 hats made with that logo and custom side pads.
You mean individual hats? Or no, way more than that.
Yeah, because I know I if I'm not mistaken, you have you I don't know if you're still doing that page. I'm sure you are. You have a page just based on the logo.
Well, that was for the brand, but I was ordering anywhere between 36 and a few hundred, maybe 500 of the hats. So like there was the black. I mean, I probably figured it out. There's the black one. There's like the off-white blue, off-white red, the navy one. Yeah, there's more than this. I didn't only post them on here. This was my store page originally. Yeah, there's the Halloween one. There's the black and green one. If you want individual hats, it's a few thousand probably.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some of the viewers that may not know,
yeah, but when I was more, so I do have my own brand. I don't really do too much of it. Long story short, my mom got sick. She wound up passing away. So I kind of started this all before that. And when she got sick, I pretty much told Hat Club I was going to quit, or they could just put me on leave. And I pretty much took all my time and, and fucking was with her till when she passed. But yeah, and then I kind of took a backseat from the brand. Then when I came back from the brand stuff, just had more stuff to do for Hat Club. So I kind of still did some stuff here or there. Like I'm known for my hockey jerseys and stuff like that. But shout out to Leon, he used to help me a lot. But yeah, like way more stuff on that. So yeah, that's the original logo by Danny the Dionic. If you guys know the Dionic, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I just like how he's got the fillings on his hand. Well.
Heck of a journey. I would like to see how many people have this displayed still on their collection.
Yeah, I just like little side projects and stuff. You know, I thought like little stuff was cool. But I have more stuff in this on it. Yeah, I mean, but I have at least one of every hat, so I'd have to count it. Yeah, the different pins I tried. Some like those did pretty well, except for the light. Excuse me, except for the lighthouse. But yeah, just like just lost.
You did a collaboration with Bones Brims, right, on one of these hockey jerseys as well.
Yeah, I got it right. Well, no, it came. There's one I did. It's right here. Actually, I got it hanging in my closet. But, yeah.
Was there a little preview?
No. This bin came out.
Oh right.
This bin came out.
I love that.
That bin came out.
That's so far.
There we go.
But yeah, and then when I used to do it, you used to be able to get your own name and number. So funny enough, I play NHL on PlayStation with Goose is actually part of Rushmore. Goose is one of the guys. Leon's one of them. Hayward. But I always put my character name, if you're a big Wire fan, as Stringer Bell. So yeah, so that's why it's on Bell. But I have one with PBJ on the back. I have some on my last name. But yeah, I'm big into hockey jerseys and stuff like that. But yeah, zombie letters and stuff. And yeah, I'll be doing another one. Next one is actually going to be with my fitteds.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, it's actually going to be a soccer jersey. But,
that's dope.
Even better, I can wear it with my fits.
Yeah, it's all been designed already. I just with my new job.
Yeah.
Had to figure out the hat situation first. But,
Gotcha.
But yeah, Rushmore. So you have them. So anyone that doesn't know, the belt. Yeah, the belt was I'm a big WCW fan. I was always WCW when I was younger. Sting's my favorite wrestler of all time.
Good choice.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Red and black. Yeah, WCW over WWE or
all day.
Now WWE. All day when I was younger. All day. But my peak wrestling experience lines up with the NWO. Like right when I got into wrestling, maybe a couple months before, NWO kicked off. And I was kind of, when you're kind of watching them back and forth, they both air on the same night.
Mm-hmm.
They both air on Mondays. I was a Diesel fan too. So when Diesel also went to NWO, and
easy choice.
WCW all day. Yeah, all day. Plus the belt was way cooler, I thought.
Yeah,
that's why the PBJ one, it's the NWO spray paint belt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Spray paint belt. They had it. Yeah, that was one of the pins I did, and I just put PBJ. Yeah.
Dope.
This one right here.
Yep. Yeah. So it's
For
the
those watching,
NWO
this is what he's talking
spray
about
paint
right
over
here.
it.
So sick.
Nice.
Yep.
That was 210 weeks ago, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah. August 5th, 2021.
Hey man.
Yeah. And then so then when it comes to Goose, so I'm not sure how Tab kind of linked. I mean, I'm sure it was at the I'm sure it was at the meetups or during COVID how he got really friendly with Day and Naughty. Goose, I actually know from my music days. Not many people know that, but Goose is a friend of a friend, and I met him at one of our random homies' house when our homie used to live in Long Island. And Goose just kind of went with me to one of the COVID meetups one day, and never left. Yeah, so Goose knows me from my music days because people don't know I was part of a project that we did with Wu-Tang, and we actually got a gold record with Wu-Tang. I'm actually in the music video. I'm in the back of the music video. If you look up the Purple Tape, it's with Method Man, Raekwon, and Inspector Deck. You can see me in like the back corner of the music video.
It's just my favorite group. I've even got them tattooed. That's how much they're my favorite group.
Oh.
So.
Yep. Yeah, you actually looked it up. Shout out to Jay. Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
So that's how my Instagram name is JFMGMT because it was my music stuff. It was my initials, management.
Gotcha.
That's how my Instagram name started. But yeah. So then Goose, and Goose being Goose, he always would bring the big bottle of Henny, and he'd give everyone shots and have everybody sign the bottle. Everyone knew Goose for that. And then Saucy came home during the whole wind of it, and Saucy being young, kind of they just took Saucy under their wing, and because Rushmore was originally just the 4, and then they incorporated Saucy after. And since there was 4 of them, it was kind of, I don't know if they've ever told the story. I don't remember exactly what it was, but Mount Rushmore, the hat game, Rushmore. I just cut off them. I'm pretty sure me and Tab were talking. I just cut off the Mount and just called them Rushmore, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's how
Rushmore right now got a chokehold on people.
And that's how Rushmore. Well, I also appreciate it with them too, because usually when I talk to them, I don't really talk to them about hats.
Yeah. I can imagine you talk friends rather than.
I don't know if y'all can y'all hear me.
I'm pretty sure.
We can't see you.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure they need people like that in their community too. Because I'm pretty sure just like you, everybody hit them up.
I'm actually very appreciative. I don't get DMs anymore like that. I used to get so many. Like, the only time I really appreciated it was when I don't know if you guys are part of the community, but back in the day, I used to go on live at like midnight for people who didn't pay their subscriptions and shit, or pay their invoices. And I go through when I had access on my iPad, and I would and my computer, and like I would then offer up. Oh, so who's a 5/8? People would say we were 5/8 in the comments, and I would bring them in, and then I'd send them the invoice to people who didn't pay their other one.
That's cool.
Damn, that's funny.
Yeah.
Damn, my bad.
Oh, good.
We can't see you, but we can hear you.
We see Cap USA. Oh, that was Cap USA. Yeah, so that's kind of how Rushmore got started. I don't know the integral facts of
right
intertwining, but that's that's how the name came
it's
about.
It's interesting to me because obviously I've collected hats for a long time, but I haven't been collecting hats for a long time, if that makes sense. Because obviously being from the UK, we never had communities to line up and purchase hats and things like that. For shoes, I've been doing it for 15 plus years, so obviously that. But for hats, for me, obviously meeting these 3 guys, they've introduced me to like this massive, even more of a deeper world than I've ever imagined it could be. And it's like, it's nice talking to individuals like yourself who have stories of back in the day from an actual first person perspective rather than a consumer. Like it's like talking to someone who and hearing actual like unique experiences. So it's like
There you go.
Few stories from people owning shops but never hats, so it's really interesting.
Well, the thing is that it's changed now, but like we just did it because we like to do it.
Yeah,
Right.
It wasn't like for example, I got a homie. I don't know if you guys even know him, but my homie Jeff used to own this brand, Acapulco Gold. He was early on in Supreme. I think he was with Supreme from like 99 to like 04, 05. So he's known for doing like, some of the Arabic lettering, the block lettering, the Hebrew lettering, like by any means, that's like all his stuff. When he was a graphic designer with them, like he was part of Supreme when it was there for the love, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was there because it was a dope thing to do. And then he left when it got crazy in like the early mid 2000s. To start Acapulco Gold, but kind of the same thing, like I was with Hat Club when it was like fun. It was a fun environment before anybody had an ego about themselves.
Fair. Makes sense.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right. Everybody can hear me? I know.
We hear and see you.
Yep.
Yeah, no, because I was using my phone as my webcam because the quality is much better. Like I don't know if y'all see, I look kind of greenish now. But yeah,
all right, it's all good.
But yeah, let's get into Prociety.
Okay.
Let's go to Prociety, and in Prociety, this one is dropping August 22nd by God.
Need this.
I don't know the hook. I don't
Twilight.
know. Anybody... Huh?
It's Twilight.
Twilight?
Yeah, because he did the Team Jacob, the
Okay.
Wilds. So now this is the vampire, like the leader vampires all together, the Volturi.
Gotcha.
See, that I like the hat. Terrible hook. But why the fuck you gonna hook based on Twilight, homie? Like,
It's a movie.
it's just some shit that don't. Just say you just did the hat.
Yeah, I would lie. If someone asked me what the hook is, I would lie.
Twilight? No.
It's a fire hat though.
Yeah.
It's a good hat. Terrible hook. But because the hook is Twilight, I would not buy the hat. No.
So you would say that the hook takes away from the hat?
Twilight?
Do you really have to ask that question? If it's
had any of you watched Twilight?
I own all the movies and all the books.
I have. I ain't watching. I ain't read no book, but I seen.
I ain't read the book, but I definitely watched the movie.
Yeah.
I own all of it.
I might have had a back in the day. That would have been high school. Yeah, I might have had a little shorty that liked Twilight, and I might have watched it.
Yeah, but exactly. You sitting there
I didn't
think you don't give a fuck about the movie. Right?
Do you like the movie? Yeah, it's great. When's it finish?
Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed the werewolf.
When's it in? When's it turn off?
Yeah.
Nah.
Now, this one is Hot Dreams, and as y'all know, like Hot Dreams have been like every week they've been coming hard. Pause.
Hey.
This is their Dawn to Dusk pack. There's actually dropped yesterday. There might still be some hats available. Some dope, clean. I want to say that's optic white hats that they made. Which nowadays you more than likely to see chrome dome hats instead of the optic white.
They just sell better.
Yeah, the off-white ones or the optic white.
Yeah, the chromes sell better.
Okay.
Optic whites don't sell at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, optic white is a hard sell. So
in a snapback, you'll be able to sell optic, but a fitted.
Yeah, I was gonna say we ain't even got to guess the color. We got a guy in here that can tell us exactly what color it is by looking at it.
Yeah, that's probably sea foam.
Yeah, the sea foam for the Tiffany code. This one is kind of interesting. The take on it, just because like the history of Tiffany and Co. They're very they don't play around when it comes to their color, and especially like if you're using anything that coincides with that and you didn't hit them up directly, a lot of times they come down on you.
Well, you remember the Midnight Mint collections and stuff like that, the Tiffany.
Yeah, the dunks.
No, I'm talking about the
No,
hats.
he's talking about the collection, the hat collection they did.
Oh, the collection that y'all did, yeah.
We try to do all. I mean, I did this shit, but we even reached out to Tiffany to do some shit. It's a concept I've seen before that I've done. So it's like, nah.
Gotcha.
So they like I said, they don't play around. Like Tiffany and Co. They don't play around when it comes to their stuff, especially like using their name. They're very particular with their stuff. I think it's a dope crown though.
It's a good hat. I would have did the Yankee logo though, since they actually made the Yankee logo.
Because the brand is from NY. But I get the.
No, I get it too. But if you know the history of Tiffany,
yeah, they actually made the actual Yankee logo.
They made the actual Yankee logo.
Yeah.
That's still my favorite.
What I would have done.
But
chrome dome from there.
I like how everyone uses the white taping on the inside now.
White taping on the front logo?
No, on the inside of the hat.
Inside panels.
Oh yeah.
White cement floors.
Is that graphite? What is? Oh, it's probably just the lighting in the picture, but the hat makes it look like it's graphite.
Oh, the brim.
Yeah, it just looks off.
Yeah, it looked like it was not black.
Yeah, see, so like a patch like that, I hate. I mean, it's just me. I hate a patch like that. Absolutely hate it.
What, like a big block?
Just a big blob.
Mm-hmm. Too much metallic for you.
It just looks like a blob.
Right.
I just feel like I've seen a better hat use for this hook.
Well, so why are the eyelids optic white?
The eyelids are like optic white, right? Chrome dome.
Yeah. He didn't use chrome as the color for the eyelids.
He probably did it for.
That's either a mess up by them or a mess up by New Era.
Yeah, one of the two. Because he's trying to do it off the fours, right?
Yeah. See, so right there, I would have probably made the bear black.
The bear, like just to give it more contrast.
Yeah.
But I think the reason he was trying to do it.
Yeah. See the white taping.
Piping. Yeah.
No, that's not piping. That's taping.
I mean, sorry.
Piping is the outside of the hat.
Yeah.
Then this one I actually like, even though it's a Capitals hat. I do like the use. If you know, like the Nationals, they do their, their city flowers as well.
No, they have
I just
now.
like the use of that.
They have it now too.
Yeah,
the Capitals.
Are they gonna actually wear it on ice though?
It might be a warm up thing.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll do it on ice, but yeah, that's a good hat.
Shout out Manny. Manny does good work. When it comes to like his Washington stuff, he really does his work on that.
That's a weird back hit for that logo.
Oh, yeah.
The shield?
The star?
Yeah, that's not the right era.
Pink button on the side.
I mean, that's a 1980s vintage shield, I think. If I remember right. That, I mean, it could be that he took the old, but it just, if it's the newer Capitals with the, I mean, I honestly hate that vintage shield. I'd rather just use the regular NHL shield. But certain logos can have it, certain ones don't. It's a good hat though.
Yeah, shout out Manning. I like this. He does. There's a Goya for me on this one.
The Irish is probably got. That's definitely not a Bangladesh. That's probably a China. Because Bangladesh has the worst Irish there is.
Now this Cleveland Indians, Guardians. I feel like this one I just feel like is now granted a lot of people get, it's only so many colors that you can really use because GCP has X amount, but I just feel like there's something almost exactly like this done with a Cincinnati hat, actually. Just it's different C's.
I mean, I hate navy and black together.
If it would have been like another shade of blue on the brim, I feel like it would have hit. But with the navy and black, and then you got the navy as well with the pewter outside, because that has to be like pewter in the outside, right?
You talking about this Cincinnati? Oh shit! You talking about this one? It's a
Yes,
different
sir.
color. Yeah, this blue on blue. They put a different color behind that Guardian C. So it's a little different.
Show it again.
Outside.
Yeah, that's nice.
See?
I like that one.
Yeah, I also like
Yeah.
that the brim is not black.
Yeah, right. It's a tonal. But yeah,
See, it's, for me, being from the UK, our shops don't have chrome hats that much, if ever. So I'm very much. I just like everything chrome. I don't know why. I really have to stop.
Yeah, I got a lot of chrome hats too.
It's dope though. It's pretty dope. You know, very
yeah,
I
I think
like
that's
a wearable hat.
for sure. I think that's definitely a fall time hat for sure. That you can
Yeah.
I think I
wear.
only got 3
And
3
then
what? All white.
3 chromes.
Crypto.
now
like
this one.
The Mets man. What you got? What you think?
All right, this Mets hat, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Got a lot of colors going on, but I actually like this, bro.
Okay.
I actually like the orange button on it. At first, when I first seen it, I was like, "Oh, I don't know how I feel about the orange button on there with the navy brim."
Yeah.
But the more I look at it, I'm like, "All right." And then you got the seashell color on the Met script on the side patch, the blue with the blue gray. Clean
Yeah.
hat. I actually like this. This for me is a Goya. I like this.
Yeah, that's lovely. I do like that.
Solid.
Yeah, would y'all say Goya or Ghoulie?
It's
yeah.
Gabagoo for me.
That's a Goya.
Gabagool?
Yeah. Like it's cool.
It's-
They
They
did all right with it, but I ain't going out my way to try to acquire
The
it.
best hat of these 4 is the Capitals hat by far.
So, and then let me see. Was that
goes-
part of the drop? No. So I'm still gonna show this one because
Right.
Mariposa did a GNX hooked hat, nationals, the Grand National, and I just feel like she executed this well as
Makes
the
sense.
photo shoot. You know, she put the Mariposa in there for her name, GNX. You feel me? Good nationals hat.
Yeah, the marketing material for this one was really good. I remember seeing this and it really stuck out to me. I'm just
What does the blue have to do with the album?
He's a Crip, ain't he?
Actually, she might have a.
Who she do? No, he ain't a Crip. I'm tripping.
Yeah, it's a good hat. I just don't know what the blue. Oh, because he's wearing the blue hat.
Yeah, he's wearing a
Correct,
blue
wearing
hat.
the blue hat, the Dodgers hat.
Yeah, it's just the album cover.
Yeah.
And she always
But
does a blue butterfly, right? Isn't that like her staple color?
No,
Yeah.
she uses
No,
butterflies
she
in
does
general.
the butterflies, but yeah, I don't know if it's always blue though. But
Yeah, no,
it's a good
she
hat.
has the. She has.
But if
the-
you
I
go
would
back
just-
to her profile, she has Kendrick on the thing.
I would think that's just a
Yeah, that's a. Yeah.
like I would just think that's just a hook hat from like the city colors. You know, it just reminds me of like Caps. You know, like a Caps Wizards hook. kind of
Got
deal.
you.
That's what I would think.
Fire card too.
Off of.
And
Yeah,
then the
it
last
was,
hat from that pack is this Orioles one, which
Bro, this one's crazy, bro. This one's so gas.
I
Yeah,
actually,
Tony
I really like that. I just hate the outside threading is so thick.
They're
Bro,
getting it out.
that's gonna
I-
probably be
I-
another band
I-
logo soon.
I don't think they could have.
You could always
Okay.
submit logo.
Yeah.
It's more of a
I ain't gonna lie,
process.
bro, that
if you
bird
just
looks
wanna
kind of
do
funny,
it.
bro.
If you just want to do it real quickly, but if you want to get rid of that, I mean you got to get a team approved. But
It's
Yeah,
a good
it's a good
team
hat.
color hat.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
It's
definitely when you wear it to the game,
color
they're gonna be like, "Oh, where you get that?" But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about just Baltimore bird logos because they also have like the ice cream cone shaped one, the one that got the broad shoulders and he's just like
nah,
slightly dragging the back.
the '90s one is great, like the late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah,
Birds
I
is
like
the best.
that Joan is
That's the best.
the only bird logo that I like from Baltimore is just like their standard, Oreo, just the bird on there.
Mm.
Even
Yeah,
the old school one, it's like the 50s, where it's just like the outline kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's a
yeah. But
good one too.
overall, decent pack, pretty good pack,
Yeah.
and then the one individual hat right there. But
Yeah, I would do Caps, Nationals, Twins as the top 3.
So Capitals, Nationals, and
is the Nats not part of
no,
it?
the
Nats ain't
the
in that.
Nationals was actually an individual hat. It wasn't part of the pack.
Oh, okay. So then so I guess and so then for the pack I'd do Caps, Twins, Orioles probably.
I'll probably do the bottom 3. I would probably do the Orioles, Mets, and the Guardian.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Same as me.
Yeah, for me, Mets, Twins, Capitals.
Orioles and Capitals.
The Caps need better. Not Caps. The Nats need better patches.
Nationals. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Hadrian for y'all. Shout out to Manny. Shout out to Hadrian out there, man. They be doing their thing. And then let's go out to the East Coast, out in Crown Legends. Crown Legends. All right, so. All right,
I got
personally,
mine. I got mine.
Yeah, you wanna just show the people real quick.
Hey, that ain't me. hey again.
Let's show the people right here.
Little bruises. Okay.
I'm surprised that Rooster logo is so big.
So I actually like this one. OD. So why do I like this one a lot? And it's just because the way he did the hook, right? He used the original, Oompa Loompa colors and even like the logo on the side and then the golden ticket in the back. WCG did this, right?
Yeah, and Canadian Dad Bod.
So that's why this one I like a lot. Brown crown. The green, I'm assuming for the overalls that they wore.
The trousers, yeah. It's the trousers.
Yeah, I really like this. He did the orange. I don't know what kind of orange he used for
the guy isn't. I don't know. PBJ, what color orange do you think that is?
It might just be. I'm not up on my orange threading. I don't remember, but it's probably just regular. It's probably just regular orange.
Got you.
But it's a good hat. I just don't know why the logo is so big.
The big logo.
That would get me personally to not buy it.
Yeah, I think all of them recently been that size.
When the logo goes above the eyelids, it's a no-go.
Does it?
That makes sense.
I didn't even. Oh, okay. Yes, it is.
Yeah, no. Same thing with Tommy's. It's the same size.
Got you.
I wonder if that's just the new submission for
No, actually, this one actually doesn't go too over.
These either. These don't go over either.
Yeah, it's a little smaller. It might just be.
It's the angle of the picture too.
Where they made.
The Oompa's the bang
one. China.
Okay, so China did that one.
The bigger logos are Bangladesh.
Probably.
Yeah, the Wugan Wild, that's Bang, and then the Black Cherry is China also.
So it means that Bangladesh has their sizing wrong in the logo.
But it's a super dope crown. It gave me nostalgia vibe. As soon as I saw it, before they even posted it with this, he had posted on his story just like a preview of the hat, and I was just like, that has to be Willy Wonka because it's just like it had all the colors in it. And then
shout out Jared for telling me about this one.
Not a big fan of the AI thing. I wish he would have actually,
What, found out Oompa Loompa?
I mean, it's not
you would have found a real Oompa Loompa?
But like actually, like aside from
the photo shoot then.
Aside from just this, like actually done like more a shoot, But I get it. I get what the AI, but like it takes away. I feel like the AI things takes away from the hat because like if you look, like it's missing a sock, the wool is all messed up, the circle's all lopsided.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I probably would have just done a picture of an Oompa Loompa.
Right.
But
you know, and like edit it, you know, Photoshop or something like that.
Yeah, just dress someone up.
I'm not mad at it. It doesn't take away from that.
But it's super dope, super dope hat, super dope. I like this one a lot. I obviously missed this. John got that, and then the other one they did was this panel hat.
Mm-hmm.
I love
so it's green here, green in the back, with the burgundy. I guess
on one side,
almost pinwheel, not really.
See me, I hate it.
Wilkes, I already know that you ain't gonna like this because it's a crooked A.
Atlanta, the Atlanta
to me, I'm just not a big fan of pinwheels. Unless it's like
I got a couple.
Kind of like
it has to be done right.
Expos, yeah, I'm just not a fan of pinwheels.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Expos, pinwheel. I ain't seen one of them. Okay.
That.
Oh, there. Okay, yeah.
You know, that's how you do an expose.
That's how you do an expose. Okay.
But yeah,
I mean that's just
the one thing I do love about this hat is that it's a loser patch for the Braves. So I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, but they lost to the Yankees.
Which is okay. It's okay. Listen, in New York, as long as they beat the Braves, it's cool. They can have that. That's and actually, to me, the Yankees don't have no damn 27 World Series because they ain't played who they had back in the day. All the way to what?
There wasn't enough teams to tell they were good.
So just to go to a different sport, that means the Rangers are the least successful franchise in the history of American sports, just so you know.
New York Rangers. One more time?
Oh, New York Rangers.
The New York Rangers, when there was only 6 teams, could only win 3 Stanley Cups. As pathetic as that was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pathetic as that was, they can only win 3. So now they've been around for 150 years, only won 1 championship ever. The least successful franchise in the history of American sports. What a pathetic franchise the New York Rangers are. So, as your same logic, you support the most pathetic franchise in the history. Yeah, we have the longest dynasty in American sports ever. 5 straight Stanley Cups, 4 straight championships. 19 straight playoff series wins, and we've only been around since '72. Y'all been around since what? 1898. Pathetic ass franchise.
And yeah, I mean, I give you that. You stay.
And you have a French woman as your logo of your best jersey ever. That's all I need to say.
Touche.
The only one team I hate more than the Rangers is the Cowboys. I hate the Rangers.
Okay, so we can agree with that one. So we good.
We can all agree there. At least, but one thing we all may hate the Rangers. I mean the Cowboys and everything, right? But one thing we can agree also is that we have the best division in the NFL.
Who? Oh, the toughest division? I would say that. I would say the NFC.
Oh, in the history, yeah, by far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only division that has every team has at least 1 Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. That's 1. 2. There hasn't been a non-contending NFC East team in what, over 30, 40 years? Probably longer.
It shifts, Now the Eagles are having their little bit, but they'll be back to
they'll go back down. Let Dart do his thing. And you gonna see because the defense is looking. The defense.
That ain't the day. Hey, listen. That's not the team we expecting to be the next one. Calm down, sir.
Come on now, the Commanders.
I mean, it's not the.
It's not the what?
It's not the Washington, whatever they want to call themselves. Okay, you guys won't even pay Terry McLaurin. You think Debo Samuel going to be in?
We about to pay him, man. Don't worry. We paying him.
You're not. No, you're not. You're not paying a 30-year-old.
You about to get a 30.
Out of here.
We about to pay. I don't think we should pay him because I think we can get somebody next year and do the same thing he can.
Defense sucks. Defense is pathetic. It's always been in Washington.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see, man.
Russ ain't the answer. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all end up losing the game against us, the first game that y'all played.
Who are you talking? You're smoking. Don't worry.
Hey, listen,
Don't worry.
man.
Don't worry. Look, don't worry. We're gonna
We're
have
gonna see, but
38-year-old.
hey, listen,
Hey,
baby, a
listen.
few more weeks.
38-year-old Von Miller gonna show them young boys how to rush the passer. Just
No,
watch.
he's not.
Bro, I think there's hair
We
growing
gonna
on your
show
hair
you.
right now because
Nah,
what
man.
you
Yo,
saying
how
right
does
now
it
sounds
feel?
crazy.
Yo, a question for you.
Yeah.
How did it feel growing up that
Mhm.
people would say where you're from is just stands for Dallas Cowboys? How does that, like, you know?
Where I'm from?
Yeah, well, Washington D.C. Well,
Um,
where the
I,
team is from,
see, but
Washington D.C.
where, yeah.
It
So they
just
never
stands
said that to
for.
me because I grew up in Miami. So Sean T was really doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Until, he passed away. So, I ain't been around that long for people to say your team stood for Dallas Cowboys. And they wasn't doing that in Miami because they was worried about the Dolphins. So I didn't have to worry about
So
people saying that to me.
you were a Miami fan and then went to
No. I was a Miami Hurricanes fan. And so when
and,
all
no,
those
but, and
players,
then you followed him to.
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I
So
had
you're
to go
telling
back
me
and do
you
my
could have
history.
followed Ed Reed,
I could have
and you
followed
decided to.
anybody. I could have followed anybody, but I
There's
followed
like
the
20
best safety,
NFL, maybe
the best.
7 Hall of Famers on there, and you
hmm
decided like you could have just liked Sean Taylor.
I followed Sean T. I followed Clinton Portis, Santana Moss. I followed
So
those guys.
why didn't you follow Clinton Portis to the Broncos?
No. Because I followed Sean T.
Or
Sean T was
Moss
my
to the
guy.
Vikings and then to the
No.
Patriots.
No. Wrong Moss.
Yeah.
Wrong Moss. Santana Moss. He went to
Oh,
the Jets
Santana
and then
Moss.
to the yeah. So I follow Sean T. Because listen, like you said, you a gamer too, right? I'm a gamer as well. So when I went from college football back in the day when they had that bomb squad on Miami, and then I
Yeah, no, I
transferred
remember
Sean
in
T.
in
Yeah,
05 I used
yeah,
to run the West Coast offense with Jason
yeah,
Campbell, and then it
yeah,
was
yeah.
I had
And
a
I
Chris
brought
Cooley
Sean T over there,
and
and Sean
Portis.
T
Yeah, they
was a
were good,
rookie, and he was like a
and they had
89 as a rookie. I'm like, oh yeah, this is
and
my guy.
and they had Sean Springs. No, the team was good. I used
Yeah,
to use the Redskins all the time
yeah.
back then, but you don't have to root for them because Sean Taylor's on the team. The Raiders is
Absolutely
pathetic.
do. I absolutely do.
Okay, well,
No,
enjoy another 30 years of losing.
no, okay. We gonna see. We gonna see.
Last year was the closest
Last
you're
year,
gonna get.
nah. My boy changing the culture. We got Magic Johnson in the ownership. Magic Johnson do nothing but win, and you know that. So just watch.
Except for the Lakers.
He didn't win as a Laker. You talking about ownership
Not
as a
not
coach?
as an owner.
Yeah. So that's why he said,
You
"I'm not.
you
I'm
you
not gonna
can't
be here."
just you can't just buy all the players like in baseball. It's not baseball.
You right. But hey, listen. He gonna buy all the people that know how to draft correctly though. He gonna buy that. He gonna do that.
All right.
So don't worry.
Hey, since we in the topic of the throwback stuff, I'm gonna use this as a segue for a little game, right?
Okay.
We are hitting that the 2 hour mark, right? So
Yeah.
we're gonna
We
get a
don't
little
want to be here for
game
the folks.
from mid 90s to early 2000s NBA logo, switching the sport, but staying on that. We're gonna switch the sport and we're gonna go from worst to best. So we're
Okay.
gonna start down here in the D list, and
Are we
we're
doing a
gonna
draft?
so
So
not a
what we're
draft.
gonna do is we're gonna which out of the logo, I don't know how many it could be, but when you look at these logos, which ones do you feel are like D level logos? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. So SB. Okay,
From
Yeah.
worst to best. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So can I
So
nominate one off the rip? Charlotte Bobcats. Definitely a D.
you say
Yeah,
worst?
I agree.
Charlotte Bobcats is that logo right there is nasty work.
Also, the fact that the owner's name was Bob and he named the team Bobcat.
Oh, Bobcats
I
is
didn't
crazy.
even know that.
Bobcats is crazy.
Yeah, that's why the team's name was Bobcat.
Anybody got another one they want to nominate?
Um,
I think.
Dallas Mavericks is 100% on that same list.
Dallas Mavericks? That Dallas Mavericks? I don't know. I would have put that
That
at
Dallas
C.
Mavericks logo is terrible.
Oh,
this Dallas.
no.
Who say this Dallas Mavericks?
Oh,
That one.
no.
Really? I
That logo
ain't gonna lie, bro.
Listen.
Like taking a vote, I'd probably put it at like B tier.
I would
So
have put it at C.
you say it's one of the worst.
one of the worst.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Oh,
That logo sucks.
dang. Okay.
Not
So
fan.
Okay.
I guess it stays
Now,
down there.
don't think
Everybody
of the
else agrees.
jersey. It's just the logo. It's not
See,
the
I'm
jersey.
thinking. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking how you
It's
use the
just
logo.
Yeah, no, just the
No.
logo. You cannot consider. You
Wow.
cannot consider the jersey because if you go jersey wise, I mean, the
That's
Mavericks is
fire.
up there. The Sonics is up
Yeah.
there.
Nah, listen. When you think jersey,
Obviously,
still
Vancouver
Bobcats is still the worst.
Grizzlies.
Yeah, like
Let's go.
also there's one more I'd put in that tier.
Mhm.
It'd probably be the
I didn't even
Spurs
notice it.
logo.
You got Charlotte Hornets and Bobcats. You know they're the same thing. I just noticed that.
Technically two different teams.
No, I know they're different, but he don't have Brooklyn Nets and New Jersey Nets. Is my thing.
I mean, Charlotte, he probably
Oh
meant
yeah,
to do
yeah.
like New
Damn.
Orleans, maybe.
I grabbed the wrong New Orleans. It was supposed to be the New
New
Orleans
Orleans Pelicans.
Hornets, not the Charlotte Hornets.
It's the same Hornet.
Okay, all right.
This
Well, I'll
is
just look at it as that. I'll look
Just-
at it as that then. in
Just
my
as an
head.
opinion from someone from the UK, and just by looking at it aesthetically, the Pacers logo is awful.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
as bad as those other two, though.
I agree with that.
It
the
belongs.
Pacers
It belongs.
logo.
It belongs.
Now
in-
the jersey, if you want to say jersey, Pacers jersey up there.
Yeah.
Pacers
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay. I'd also put the Spurs one there, too.
Spurs.
You said you would pick
Where we
the
going,
Spurs?
Where we at? I've
Yeah,
grown
the
to like the
Spurs.
Spurs.
Yeah.
Nah, not that one. No. We tripping.
Nah,
No,
I
no,
actually
At least a
like
C.
this one.
The
All right,
logo-
we
that's
gotta
a-
take a
that's
vote
a-
on
nah.
that.
You're
Spurs.
thinking of the colors of how it was used. But
I'm
just
so-
that shitty logo, that logo by itself is horrible.
Oh man. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't
All right,
look
quick
at
vote,
these
quick
and
vote,
not
quick
think
vote,
of the
quick vote.
jerseys.
Worst.
Yeah.
All right,
Forget-
so I'll say this: B a D or C, D or C for the Spurs.
I
logo.
say C for the Spurs. I say C.
Okay, you could do
Rob.
that, then.
For me, D. I just don't.
I agree.
So you're the deciding vote, Jay.
That's crazy.
You're
Nah, I'm gonna say C. I'm gonna say C because I actually do like that
Okay.
logo probably even more than the
'Cause,
current one.
Again, you right. I am thinking of the jerseys because when listen,
You associate it with the jerseys.
yeah, and I think
Yeah,
about the
I'll
All-Star
say C,
game with
though.
those colors. Yeah, so that's
But
why
it's But then Clippers obviously goes in C as well. To me, that's boring.
Clippers. Nah, Clippers
Yeah.
might be D. I ain't gonna lie.
Cl-
But if y'all want to put it
Clippers
C,
Yeah, I'd maybe put that one in D as well.
It's just
Yeah,
boring.
nah,
Yeah,
I'll put
Clippers is
Clippers
definitely
in D because honestly, I like their 80s logos that they had the actual like it looked like the ship, like the what is it, the to catch the
I know
air.
what you're talking about. That's the new one. The new one you talking about? I know what
Is
you're
it
talking
the
about.
new
To
one?
catch the shit. Yeah, that's
Not
that new
because
one.
the old school one they had the
No, there's an
triangles
older
to
one
make the
too,
ship.
I think.
Oh, they had one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
you
You going down the line now? Are we gonna go? Are we
Yeah,
still
should we-
what we? I
should we
think
just-
I think Atlanta Hawks is a C.
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks C.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
That I think that's.
I
a C.
think I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think that's A.
What?
Yeah.
If that would have been the pistol,
I think it's a B logo.
Yeah,
B
I
logo?
was thinking B too.
All right. So
Okay.
cool. Okay, that's B. It is. There's
Okay.
no choice to say B.
Should we just go down in
Alright.
order?
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna go that
Yeah,
way. We're gonna go next to next.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sweet. So B.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is B. Celtics.
Celtics.
I mean, I'll say this, bro. You gotta think like this is one of the two franchises that hasn't had to make many changes to their logo.
That doesn't mean that they shouldn't.
Yeah, it don't mean it's a good logo
Yeah,
though.
doesn't mean anything.
It ain't. It be.
That means nothing.
It don't make it a good logo. It
But
just makes them stubborn to change.
It's okay, but B. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say B.
B. Everybody
it
B.
ain't. Yeah, it's a nostalgic
for
one, but it
Boston.
ain't one that I'm like, yeah.
The Bulls logo. The only franchise that's
Listen,
never
listen.
changed their logo.
See, the Bulls
I'm
logo
putting-
was ruined for me when someone said it was a robot upside down opening up
Yeah,
someone's
that's
cheek.
crazy work.
Pause.
Or it's a spider crab or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
That's a B too. I say that.
I would say B because I don't want to give it A, but I'm leaning towards C, so we're gonna go B. I ain't gonna be
B.
disrespectful.
All right. This Cavs logo, the Cavaliers, Cleveland Cavaliers.
I really fuck with this logo.
I was gonna say I do too. I think that's an A. I'll put it at A.
I think it's B. I put it in B.
I agree. I
B?
agree.
I think it's the A.
I think it's A.
So who's the deciding factor? Who didn't vote?
Ills, what'd you say?
A or B?
I don't know, because Bulls went into B, and I like Bulls better than the Cavs.
So then maybe.
But no.
Maybe,
You like the Bulls team? Listen. You like the Bulls?
The logo. I
team
prefer the
or
logo of the Bulls besides the Cavs.
yeah, but I prefer the logos of the Hawks over the Cavs. It don't mean it's not on the same tier. That's just a personal preference.
I will say that's
what you say, though?
that's the Puerto Rican, that's the little Puerto Rican that Ills got in them. That's why he liked the Bulls logos. You know, every Puerto Rican back in the day, they were all Bulls fans.
Yeah, 2010, bro. Bulls was my shit. We could go A. That's cool.
A for the Cavs, yeah. I agree with that. Oof.
Listen.
This
Go
color
ahead and put that up there. Listen, go ahead and put that up
there.
there in S for me, boy. I like it.
What, the Denver
Nuggets?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I think that's
This colorway. So you like the baby, the powder blue with the yellow.
I do like that
No,
one too.
but you're just thinking of a color again. I understand the Antonio McDyess days in Denver. It doesn't make the logo great.
Dumbo.
It doesn't. It's a C. That shit is a
All right,
C.
so you say C. D Wilkes S.
Nah,
Wow, you got on the Denver Nuggets.
It's not. Hey, check it. It's not my favorite Nuggets one, but it's nostalgic and it's a dope colorway. I will settle for B.
Okay, so we got C and B.
Yeah, I'd say B.
B.
I like the colors on it, so I would say B too.
All right, there you go. 3 Bs done.
B,
3
yep.
Bs. All right. Now we get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah,
now we get
this one's an S. We can all agree this one's an S.
Hands down.
S. Yeah.
They need to retro this again. They need to.
Sure.
That might be the best logo or top 3.
Bro, without a question, like this logo right here, I don't even know why they steered away from this, bro. This speaks Detroit, Motor
Jerry
City,
Stackhouse.
everything. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
The horsepower, come on now.
Yeah.
Now, this Warriors logo.
Hey, you like S on that Warriors?
Yeah.
I give it A at best. S.
That logo is better than the Cavs logo. You put the Cavs at A.
Yeah, that's very true.
Again, I'm sorry. As a hooper, I keep thinking of the whole jersey. So it's not a jersey
All right,
with
that jersey is also better.
Yeah,
than
that
Cavs.
jersey is also
no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No.
Antoine Jameson, Gilbert Arenas.
That's the people wearing it, not the dang jersey.
Nah,
jersey,
but the main jersey alone, bro.
Even
that
the
navy
orange
blue
jersey with that shit is fire.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
You go logo and jersey together, it worsens your case.
I guess it's S.
Man, if that's what y'all are saying, then go ahead. That ain't.
Yeah.
It's an S tier.
That ain't.
Rockets logo.
That's an S.
That's an S.
That's an S. Easy. That one was quick. That one was easy. All right, Bucks logo.
C.
That's 3 C's.
That's majority. So yeah, go ahead.
C.
Yeah.
Fire colors though.
Timberwolves. KG era.
A.
I agree. A. Yeah.
Starberry. Yeah, come
KG
on, man.
era, man, right here.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks logo. I ain't gonna lie. As a Knicks fan, I got the thing. I'm biased on this.
That's the second best Knicks logo ever.
That's
I like this. I like this one with the black and the silver more than the current one that we have now with the blue.
I agree, but that's it's just
that's an A.
That's an S.
Okay. I would say B.
S?
And I'm
you
a
say
Knicks
B?
fan.
Me as well. But I was gonna say A. But let me see.
So we putting it. What we putting it?
I said A.
All right, A it is.
All right, 2.
And I said B.
Okay.
S. All right. So
I gotta vote.
No. It averages out to an A.
Yeah.
That's an S.
That makes total sense.
Got you. Okay, bet.
76ers logo.
S.
I agree.
It's lovely. I just love the creation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this. I'm not gonna lie. Look, when it comes, look, this is the thing about this is how I feel about Philly logos in general. Because even with the Phillies baseball teams, like, bro, they make good shit. They suck. but they make good shit, man.
Yeah, but then they use Benjamin Franklin dribbling a basketball, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right,
That was crazy. Hey,
All right,
that's it.
Phoenix Suns. This is Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire era.
Nah, that's Dan Marley.
Yeah, that's Dan Marley and
Charles Barkley.
Chambers. That's Chambers.
That's an A.
That's
an A.
Kevin Johnson. That's an A. Yeah.
That's Robert Horry after the Rockets, before the Lakers.
Right.
A all around.
A's cool.
Yeah, A's good. I like it.
Okay. Blazers logo. I chose to put the whole thing because usually it's just this, and honestly, if it was just that, it's
It would probably be
automatically D.
Yeah, I'm gonna say C.
I'm gonna say C for this. It's not that interesting.
Yeah, I go C.
Yeah, it's just it's
Now, if you got a
easier.
picture of Rasheed Wallace saying "ball don't lie," then it goes to an S. But other than that,
Yeah.
Orlando Magic.
This one hits home for me.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
B
this
on
one
that.
hits home.
Yeah,
to me, that's an A, but the jersey is an S.
The
Yeah,
jerseys are crazy.
This one hits
Pinstripe?
home.
Yeah,
my first
both
hat.
of them. The white and the blue. The royal blue one with the black stripes.
No, you need the black with the blue.
Right, black with the blue stripe.
Yeah. Other way around. But this is probably one of the best logos. So are we going S or A on this?
We can go A. We can go A.
I would go
I think
A.
A.
I would go A as well.
A?
I would go A as
All
well.
right, we got the Sacramento Kings before they messed it up
C.
with
C.
what they got now.
See,
Yeah,
that shit is dirt.
Yeah.
C.
Doug Christie is all I can think about.
Mike Bibby,
But
AJ Stojakovic.
Toronto Raptors.
no, yeah.
S.
That's an S. That's an S.
S. That's an S.
S. Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter.
No question with this.
And the
Shane
logo
O'Neal,
itself.
Charles Oakley,
Yeah.
Marcus Camby, Kurt Thomas.
Damian Stoudemire. Like, come on. Yeah, that's just it's stuff.
Vince.
Yeah, we said
Utah
that.
Jazz.
As much as I hate this team, yeah, it's an A. I ain't gonna lie. It's an A because
like the logo reminds me of GTA Vice.
Just think how bad their shit is now and how good it used to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm like the current logos that they have now to
Their jerseys were so bad the year that they wore the black and like lime
yellow. Yeah, that was tough.
I would request to get traded just to not wear that fucking jersey.
Yeah,
That shit is horrible.
yeah, that was.
But
sad.
that's
So-
an A.
I said it's an A.
all around.
Yeah, Carmelo
That's an
Stockton
A.
days. Yeah,
That's an A.
All right, Wizards logo.
that's
A.
a D.
See,
I love it. It's a wizard. That's my
Oh
favorite.
hell no, that's a D, dog. This ain't Harry Potter wizard.
That logo is dirt. That's
That's D.
They should have stayed with the Baltimore Bullets. Watch them ball.
Right, that one.
so we're going D.
Oh,
Yes.
fine. I'm not going to argue.
Yes.
All right, Vancouver Grizzlies.
S.
Jesus,
S.
I heard y'all.
This
Sonic
is
Seattle Supersonics.
Sonic.
S.
New Jersey Nets.
C. I
Kid was my favorite player. I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B.
I
I'm
We're
gonna
not
go
would
B.
doing players' ills,
I would
remember?
go B.
Yeah,
Now
Yeah, I
you think
know
with
that.
the
Jason
gray
Kidd was my
jerseys,
guy.
it's fire. But
I'll
I
say
would go
B.
B. I would go B.
I guess I give it just because a fellow Cincinnati Bearcat was drafted there. I'll go B.
And then last but not least, it's supposed to be New Orleans Hornets, but
No, I feel like you gotta look up the New Orleans one just so I can get my mind around
Now,
it. 'Cause
if you're from classic vintage gear, that's probably an A.
Yeah.
That's probably an A.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If it was like this, what I'm saying, like, because if it was actually Charlotte and you was talking about them, Alonzo Mourning, Muggsy Bogues, I would have put it up there. A. But you
Larry
saying,
Johnson.
yeah. So you saying New Orleans? I would say B.
I actually own a New Orleans Hornets Chris Paul signed jersey,
That's sick.
and he inscripted it Rookie of the Year 06.
Ooh,
But
that's
yeah,
tough.
fucking. I would go A though. I'd go A.
A.
Yeah, I respect A.
All right, we can go A because it ain't a bad.
I'm also
logo.
thinking of all the gear. You could put it on teal,
yeah,
white,
I mean
purple.
Yeah.
that's when
That's
I see
logo.
this, I
Take
automatically
that down one. We said an A, not an S.
starter
A.
jackets,
A, not an S.
breakers,
Yo,
snapbacks.
you said A.
A, not S.
A.
Thank you.
Damn. But yeah, so this is what we came up with. Hold on, let me take a quick screenshot of this.
And shout out to the people in the comments, saying, "Hey, Baron Davis."
There's quite a few people in the comments that have come in there. Shout out to
that's
you.
a fire low classic logo,
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, like the video, please.
Yeah, D is a pause. Yeah, he said the Washington logo looked like a 7-year-old drew it.
See, now that you see it on here, though, you can't tell me that I was wrong about that shitty Dallas Mavericks.
Nah, man, I would still want to move that up to at least B, dog.
No, even the hat is not even a men's cowboy hat.
Because I ain't gonna. Oh, that's crazy. But I mean,
you look at the list. This is a decent list. This
part of me wants to change that Hawks in Dallas, swap them out, but I'll stick with this. I stick with
you bugging,
guys.
What?
Man, I prefer. Listen to me. I prefer the Pistol Pete days.
The Pistol Pete joint, right? You take the logo. The only better warm up than the Hawks black warm up.
Okay, that is a fire warm up. I'm not you right.
The only one better is either going to be the Magic, the Grizzlies, or the Raptors.
Warm up.
Yeah.
Warm up.
Nah, Supersonics got them beat. The Rockets joint.
I don't know the Supersonics warm up has them beat.
And I like the Timberwolves joints with the trees on. Come on, dog.
That warm up is not better than the Hawk going down the sleeve.
Nah, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm actually kind of mad. I would move up the Hawks up to an A, if anything.
And then do what? And then take what? And do what? You taking somebody down?
I think the Hawks is down for the Hawks.
I would agree with that, but I thought
You know, this is the one you can swap. This I ain't okay. Just off that warm up alone, you can swap the Cavs and the Hawks.
Because you got to think of it. The best way to do it is if you just put the logo on a article of clothing. How good does it look? That's probably the best way to do the logo.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been thinking of the jersey,
and even the jersey,
but that's what messed you up because the Hawks jerseys are the black one is cool, the red one's kind of dirt, but the warm up is fire. Like the Spurs, the Spurs jersey during that time period was dope, but the logo was dirt.
Yeah, I've been doing a logo.
They warm up is tough too, though. That Spurs one with the color.
But you remember when Ray Allen first joined the Bucks and they had the alternate Buck logo where it's like tilting his hat to the. That's a better Bucks logo than that with a better jersey, and like the Kings. The Kings jersey is better than the logo.
Oh yeah. 100%. Especially what is it? Buddy from Turkey. That used to shoot the three.
Who you talking about?
Edu Turkoglu.
Turkoglu. Oh yeah.
Turkoglu.
Well, it's like
Pedro Stojakovic. You talking about Pedro? The Pacers?
Both of them. But Pacers. Even though I fuck the Pacers, but if you had the yellow with the navy pinstripes, that's a good jersey. But the jersey's better than the logo.
Yeah, this is strictly off logos. We're gonna have to do this again with jerseys. I think
actually that might be the thing. So, but I will use this to another segue. So we can't get into too many details, but brother, what you got coming up for your future since you're and your
transitioning, since you're transitioning to another market and field, what do you got coming up in the future?
Yeah, so I speak on it a tiny bit. So basically got hired. So everyone knows how New Era has their own reps and stuff like that, right? Like everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
So Mitchell and Ness uses an outside company called Level 4. And I, starting September 1st, I'll be the rep of New York City for Mitchell and Ness. So all 5 boroughs. So I'll be designing, exclusive headwear and apparel for all of the 5 boroughs.
No way.
That's what's up.
What?
Yeah, and all y'all people hearing that don't mean hit up PPJ now because y'all want jerseys and stuff. He already told y'all he don't like when y'all just hit him up.
No, but what you can do is go to your local store. I'm cool with the owner.
And
I can make this stuff for the store.
That's what's up. For the local, hold on, you talking about like even us in our local store?
If you're in the 5 boroughs.
Oh, in 5 boroughs. There we go.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
up.
it potentially could hit online, but I'm just the rep for the 5 boroughs. But I mean, I'm sure if my stuff kills it within a year, I'll probably do more stuff. But yeah, just the 5 boroughs.
Which I wouldn't doubt that it will.
Yeah.
Based off the name, and 2, like, of the things that you have put out, I feel like, and then just off of that chart, I feel like you're probably gonna bring back some nostalgic stuff.
Like that Hawks warm up.
Disclose on what?
Like for example, if you want that Hawks warm up in Redskin colors,
when I see that drop,
I'll make you like the warm up more. I can do it.
Drops, I'm gonna grab me one.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna know who did it.
No, not upstate New York. But I could probably work it out. But I just signed a deal for the 5 boroughs. I don't even know about upstate New York, to be honest.
He said, "There's an upstate New York." I didn't even know.
Well, no, I actually
no, I'm being funny.
I used to live in Rochester, so there is one, but they all just wear white tees and shop at Walmart. So I don't know.
Crazy work. That's funny.
Cool.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit 2 hours and 15 minutes, man.
We didn't. This is
the Keep It Being podcast. We have here our guide, PBJ. This has been an entertaining, very informative live. I hope you guys got to feel more in touch with PBJ. I know it's kind of like tough. Some people just like to know some of these things and some of the stories, and the journey that comes along with hat creating, designing, how everything came about, the hype. He definitely touched on a lot of the hype, when the peak moments of the hat community, which we wish to continue to thrive in it. If people stop being so sensitive and argumentative about who stole what design and everything. But I hope you definitely got some information.
At the end of the day, I'll leave it. Everybody stole my shit. Everybody.
Hey, and the piggyback off that, I want everybody to understand when PBJ told his story, ain't none of his talk about how he was given anything. The man put in the work. So when y'all hear that story again, if y'all ever hear, just know the man put in work to get where he at.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Y'all trying to get there?
Yeah, I agree. It took me 8 years to get a shot working 6 days a week, 10 hours a day.
Yeah, he didn't just land in a job with Mitchell and Ness to this level because of who he knows. It's what he knows.
Yeah, and I didn't even apply for the job.
There you go. The man was headhunted on pure skill alone.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, I know I appreciate you coming on, man. I learned a lot. I didn't, I just knew your name. I mean, I know who, like the name. I ain't never see your face. I ain't never know. But now that I've seen your face and know your story, man, I got a little bit more respect for what you put out here in the community.
I appreciate it. And now you'll just remember every year the Redskins or Commanders don't
listen.
Make the playoffs.
I'm literally gonna message you right before the game starts and say, "Hey, take this L with you before you."
Oh, that's fine. At the end of the day, you don't play for you play for a Lombardi. You don't play for
okay. Listen, okay. All right. Listen, this is what I'm saying. All right, listen. Yeah. Let's wait till the season. And I'm pretty sure in the future I'm gonna see a Redskins, because we're gonna change our name back. A Redskins.
I don't know about the name.
They'll
probably bring the logo back. One of the best logos ever. One of the best logos ever. But
we might have to do football next time.
And this is why did they just name themselves the Washington Warriors? Like, and then use the old spear they had. Like, they brought
Warriors, come out and play, because that's what y'all would have been doing.
Come out and play.
Giant fans, y'all would have did that, and we wouldn't have liked that. See, so y'all would have been Warriors.
I mean, you are the fan base that dresses up as pigs in dresses and goes to.
Hey man, I ain't never did none of that. I just like the colors. I like Sean T.
No, colors are great.
Yeah. I'm not putting a hog face on. I'm not doing none of that.
Fuck the Commanders.
Yeah.
But at least we agree. Fuck the Cowboys.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. We don't want no. I don't know how that came. Well, I know how it came to be America's team.
Never.
In reality, it's supposed to be the Steelers. It's supposed to be America's team. They just didn't
Nah.
want to change their. They didn't want to go as
nobody.
America's
It's America's too diverse for any one team to be America's team.
True.
We ain't nobody's America's team except for the team that wins that year. And they only got that for 1 month. After that, it's draft time and it's the new team. Ain't no America's team.
But yeah, fellas, once again, man, I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all gained something. I hope that this helps. That this comes as a motivation to, whatever you want to do, bro, just do it and continue to do it. Continue to work on it. Continue to hustle and grind on it because opportunities do come and present themselves if you continue to put in the work. As my man PBJ did for the hot community. He put in a lot of work, bro, a lot of effort. If it wasn't for the efforts that he put in, we probably wouldn't have we wouldn't be able to have what we got today in the hot community when it comes to creators, when it comes to different designs, when it comes to people trying to think outside the box. But in reality, we all pick up from one another, So continue to hustle, continue to grind, follow your dreams, never stop. You feel me? And always keep it a bean, always keep it 1,000, and stay true to yourself, man. Let's keep it a bean podcast with special guest PBJ. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to everybody in the comments. We'll see y'all next Sunday, 12:30. As always, baby.
Yes, sir.
What's up?